all good to go.
What kind of tea?
I just downed my coffee.
Oh.
Let's go.
Dementia
Yummers.
brown rice green tea from the Great Wall in
Brown
Vancouver.
rice tea?
Yeah, it's brown rice tea. Brown rice green
rice
tea.
green tea?
Yeah, so it's got like puffed brown rice in it with the green tea, and it tastes divine.
So you wanted dirt with your dirt water?
No, it
Got
doesn't taste like dirt.
Dang,
it
Mark.
literally
It doesn't have to
tastes
taste like dirt. It is dirt.
It's not dirt. It's fucking. It's
Yummer.
rice. What do
It's
you mean?
leaf. It's leaf juice, Mark.
Rice is dirt.
What? Rice is
How?
a grain. You
Mark.
absolutely
Where do
Mark.
grains come from, Monty?
Mark.
Where do grains
Where
come
does
from?
anything come from, Mark?
That's not a fair equivalent
we come
question,
from?
because there are things that come from
The ground.
space.
You know, speaking of dirt, Mark, I'd love for you to go in the dirt.
Whoa.
Damn. Mark, I
This
was
is
gonna
the
give
first
you. I was
cold
gonna
open
give you.
you've included yourself in, Bosco, in like 3 months, and it was to send a death threat to me.
Yeah, it was. I want you to die, and let me do it through the
Monty?
analogy you're using.
Hi.
Monty, I think I'm gonna give Suntoast to Kai instead of Eastcan. I
It's
can't
so
I can't
fun.
believe.
Let's
All right,
fucking
I
go.
always saved your
Situation
life.
where
We're in
a
it.
food opinion isn't
Top
me
3
getting
Milo
dunked on.
BFFs. Let's fucking go.
It's
We're
not
one
even
for
a food
one.
opinion.
Bosco!
When I think of puffed rice, I think of like Honey Crisps, the cereal.
Oh,
Yummer.
let's
Yeah.
go.
Or Rice Krispie treats.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sugar smacks.
That was it. That
That
was what I
silly
was thinking.
frog.
Sugar Rice Gang.
I like
Ali-
eating novelty cereal. Like every time there's a new novelty cereal, I give it a try. Like I had like, the
Cricket
Wednesday.
Cheerios.
No,
Like-
I had like the Minecraft cereal and like there was a Wednesday Addams cereal and like
Oh
there's
my
all sorts of
God.
random cereals. They're
Did you
all
ever have the
dessert.
Pop-Tart cereal?
No, but I did have a churro cereal, which Bracky. I remember sending a.
Amazing.
I sent it to. No, it wasn't. I sent it to Bracky, and Bracky was like, "What the hell is that?" It tasted fine. It tasted like it's cinnamon and sugar, but the problem was the pieces were too big that it was like really awkward to eat if you had a small mouth, which I have, incidentally, apparently.
Well,
Based
the
on
solution is to
what
just get a bigger mouth, Monty.
Remember when the Mario cereal was just nerfed Lucky Charms?
Oh god.
That's what most novelty cereals are. Like the Minecraft cereal is literally just Lucky Charms.
We need something that's going to sell for
It's a
kids.
pretty good cereal to
How
copy,
about
to be
more
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Connor, take us away so we can actually start on time today.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Unexpectables, episode 109.
That's
Goodness.
crazy.
It is crazy.
Goodness.
Yes. Welcome, everybody. We're back. And joining me today are our wonderful cast, including Gaijin Goomba. We're going to be finding out what are you up to.
You find me twitch.tv/GaijinGoomba every Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. Central. Although I might have to bump the stream a little bit early this Saturday, because I might go. I might get to go see our good buddy Bosco. That would be very nice. See, the joke is I'm the one who's nice to him. Everybody else is mean. That's the gag. Just finished Duke Nukem 3D for the first time, and man, I have conflicting feelings with that game, but I kind of wish Forever wasn't what it is. But no, if I'm going to be a boomshoe connoisseur, I absolutely had to put that one on my belt. But man, the modding community is kind of amazing. Put out a new orc video not too long ago talking about War of the Beast and why the beasts aren't orky. I have received death threats. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's see here. Oh, New Witch Ninja, G1 Transformers Nightbird. I have to actually talk about that entire episode because not only does it have some of the best meme-worthy moments in the entire franchise, but there is way too much to talk about in terms of how the US perceived Japan in the 80s, because oh boy, yikes. So that's probably going to be early next week. But as far as streaming goes, God, I'm just trying to find some more things to sink my teeth into. Zito, I gotta shake you down for more indie games. I know you want to do the funny...
Look
Yeah?
up Hole.
Dude, I watched you play Hole. I'm like, I think I want to get in on that. And also, let me know how funny Weed Game goes, because I might pick that up as well.
Nah, I'll explain why later.
Oh, no!
Yeah,
tragic.
there's problems.
Oh. Well, anyway, Hole sounds fun. But yeah, that's me.
great. Up next, we've got Mark Allen Jr.
How am I supposed to follow that? You can find me on Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr. here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming, where as of right now, it's really just Sunday 3-hour music challenges in my streaming schedule. We got back from the con. The week leading up to the con was very busy, and every week since has been very busy. So I've had like no free time, and for that I apologize. But Sunday, we will still be doing the 3-hour music challenge stream, 3 p.m. Central Time. I spin a genre wheel, whatever genre I get. I have 3 hours to make a song in that genre. Last week, we got industrial again. Industrial seems to be the genre of choice for 2025, apparently. The wheel just loves it. So come on by. We'll see what we get this week. Any musicians who want to participate, whether you produce professionally or play the kazoo, like whatever you want to do. If you want to come by and participate, please do. You don't have to know how to make the genre we're making. Just, it's an excuse to make some music and challenge yourself. So if you want to participate, come on by. You can submit what you make, and I will play it on my stream, and we'll talk about it and have a good time. Other than that, the only other thing I have to announce, if you are in Iowa or within driving distance of Coralville, Iowa, I will be attending Anime Iowa this year from July 25th to the 27th. Going to be a guest of honor, so that'll be very cool. I've never been to Iowa before, so I'm excited. It'll be really, really fun. I've got a lot that we've been talking about doing at the con, so I'm going to be very busy there too, but come on by, say hello. Someone in Unexpectables chat said they'll come by and bother me. I am always happy to be bothered by Unexpectables chats, so come on by, tell me hi, it'll be great. That's it for me.
You rhymed twice. It was crazy.
I'm so good at it.
Oh,
You're so built different.
I am that guy. I'm him.
I'll be damned. Up next, we got Zito.
Yo, what's good? You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito, where, yes, I am playing Hole. I will show chat Hole.
You're going to
just
show
like-
Hole?
Loud?
Because Hole is a good game.
I'm checking TOS.
I mean, Connor, I choked the chicken at a level 5 hype train.
This isn't Kick, man. We can't just do that shit.
He's
Well,
right
we're
here.
up to-
I'll do it.
We're up to 8 right now.
I love
time
indie
somewhere.
games. They have very funny names. Much like Picayune Dreams, which is a really cool indie game. It is, you got your Vampire Survivor in my horror Earthbound game.
Oh.
It's really fun. Astral Throne, you got your roguelike in my Fire Emblems. And Fear FA 98, which is, you got your Silent Hill in my FIFA game.
Oh my god.
What?
What?
You gotta come
I'm
to my
sorry.
stream and find out.
I
I'm sorry, I had
The
to
nurse
take a
is
second
pulling
to
us
process
dawn
that
and
one.
heading a ball
Yeah,
into
for
the
a
goal.
while.
I just got a vision of the lying figure like in the goalie post, and then someone kicks the ball and they like upside down kick that shit out of the way, and it was like the greatest visual ever.
The keeper is just pyramid.
And I also just thought of just like the meme of like Mary is sick and so am I, with like James Sunderland doing a kickflip off of a foot, like so dumb. So
I mean, like,
stupid. Oh
the
my
demo
God.
has like cultists versus like Cenobites, and it's like Mario Strikers, except it's Silent Hill, and you have to watch out for Siren Head because he will snatch the ball from you
Oh
and
man.
kill your guys.
That sounds awesome.
Indie games are fun. You should really come on by. Beyond that, I've been doing a lot of commissions. My commissions are open. I'm currently at like 6 commissions right now, possibly 9, but I am not looking to stop anytime soon, and I could use the cash. So if you want me to draw you a character design, a turnaround sheet, animation, anything, emotes, stuff for your Twitch assets, hit me up. I'll spice it up. Hit me up at Zito is Nito on Discord for an estimate.
Excellent, excellent. And up next we've got Edward Bosco.
Yeah, but why? You can find me at EdBoscoVA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco, where tomorrow will be some more Throwback Thursday. We'll be continuing Metal Gear Solid 2. Guys, I have some spoilers. You can mute now if you want. Snake is dead.
No!
Scott Impasta, Fettuccine Alfredo. Yeah, so if you want to come join Bill, Dawn, and I as we figure out what's going on and who the new guy is, you should definitely come say hi. That'll be tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST. It'll be a lot of fun. And then I'm off for the weekend via Kuaz. I will be in the Dallas area, Irving specifically, at WeebCon. So you should come check me and the rest of the Hell of a Boss cast out. We're going to be hanging out, signing your stuff. I signed a baby at Detour, so y'all got to step it up at WeebCon is all I'm saying.
Wow.
If I don't sign at least 2 babies, I don't know what y'all are doing. Also, when I get back, Monday will hopefully be some Stalwart Souls and some Lost Judgment with Connor. Tuesday, hopefully, if I don't screw up this time, we will do some Vecna Eve of Ruin, and it'll be a doubleheader because Monster Hunter has been a blast on Tuesdays, and I've somehow hit the cap twice by doing 2 missions, so I can't seem to uncap my Monster Hunter rank, but we on that grind. I am. I'm learning light bowgun. It feels like Halo with a lot of it feels like Halo with a lot of reloading. So that's
dude. Puts hand on your shoulder, grows giant shin. I will teach you, my son.
Please, I'm having a blast with light
necessary.
bowgun. I'm having a lot of fun with hammer, and I'm swapping in between sword and shield. Those have been my 3 so far. But I'm trying to learn everything. I'm trying to learn everything. But that's me, and then I'll be back here next Wednesday for some more Unexpectables.
Excellent. Excellent. I don't think I got Monty.
Hi. No, you didn't.
Tell him.
Okay.
Do it.
Hi.
Venom.
I'm doing a lot of stuff. Today, obviously, we have Unexpectables. Tomorrow will be more Dungeon the Mad Mage. They had a lengthy roleplay session with the Lich, which they learned a lot of secrets about the Undermountains. That was a very fun session. They also cut off all their toes. That was something they did. And we learned about Sponge. So it was a journey.
We're just glossing over that one?
Yeah.
They cut off all their toes?
They did, for life security. They cut their toes off for life preservation. You had to be there. Watch the session. Friday will be more Final Fantasy XIV. We're currently dealing with the Warring Triad. We've had 2 fights and only have 1 more to go. So if you want to come and enjoy that, you can watch us roast a Garlean leader for his weird head and other things. We also were doing a furry tier list. It was a wild time. The Final Fantasy XIV streams have evolved into just pure chaos, but, come on by. You might enjoy yourselves. Saturday, might do a pickup stream. I've been meaning to stream all week, but I've just been busy with furniture stuff and the weather's been nice, so I've been going out and touching grass. Sunday's my day off, don't bother me. Monday, we should have hopefully Cold Rock over at twitch.tv/analystgrim. Tuesdays should be, actually, this coming Tuesday will be another session of Keys from the Golden Vault. They're currently doing a crime, and they got caught immediately, and it just seems to be a trend with the party, but it's great. And then, also furniture. It doesn't matter to anyone but me, but I got a new shelf and I got a room divider screen, and I got it for a really good deal today at Yisk, so I'm very happy about that. Thumbs up. Thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Yes.
I suppose that just leaves me. About me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, Blue Sky at Distortion Devil. You can find all of my TTRPG content over at youtube.com/Devils and Dice Rolls, patreon.com/Devils and Dice Rolls. Oh shit. Monty, I did have you know what? I'll do it during the break actually.
Okay. Yeah, we're kind of low. We have 10 minutes before we have to go, so.
Sorry, I just realized. Back to regularly scheduled streaming. Took a few days off just to recuperate and everything, get my bearings. But I'm back on my feet now, I believe, and gonna be some interesting stuff, especially a very interesting Sunday stream. Just tune in. It'll be fun. That's basically about it for me. This episode of The Unexpectables was brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice. Correct. Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head over to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables to save 10%. As well, check out our fantastic merch store Comes with all sorts of designs. It can basically be whatever sorts of products you want. We got shirts, we got hoodies, we got hats, water bottles, you name it. I think they've even got dog sweaters. But yes, with new designs coming down the pipeline soonish.
The pipe.
The pipe. Yes, look forward to those. And as well, we couldn't do this weekend without bits and subs from viewers like you.
Bits and subs.
Bits and subs from people such as
Yeah.
Zanlita, thank you for the 60 months. Edward Bosco, thank you for the 58 months. Mr. Wormels, thank you for the 34 months. Mega Waffles, thank you for the 25 months. Timitor, thank you for the 55 months. And W. Joe, thank you for the 61 months. Glass Knight 13, thank you for the 18 months. Tonster 117, thank you for the 42 months. I'm not sure I'm going to read that, but thank you for the 20 bits. Eben Sky, thank you for the 57 months. Pseudonymic Fake Name, thank you for the 52 months. The Holy Carp, thank you for the 44 months. Noel N. Void, thank you for the 31 months. Messenger of Chaos, thank you for the 10 subs gifted to the community. Tribal Born, thank you for the 500 bits. Mad Monk Montague, thank you for the 50 months. Divine Devil 13, thank you for the 59 months. Wiley is Willie, thank you for the 61 months. Ice Booth, thank you for the 500 bits. Nick Vaughn, thank you for the 45 bits. Corey the Platypus, thank you for the 56 months. Lastel Kriya, thank you for the 10 bits. Miss Tweedums, thank you for the gifted sub to the Citric King. Frozy 007, thank you for the 40 bits. Callum Draws, thank you for the 60 months. Mikon Pachi, thank you for the 36 months. Lycus Darkfang, thank you for the 60 months. King Kiwi, thank you for the 100 bits. Zilbon, thank you for the 42 months. Disco Tech Priest, thank you for the 55 months. Buttons 23, thank you for gifting out 5 subs to the community. Hey, what's up, Buttons? Oh, I just clicked off of it. Big Boss Skullcracker, thank you for the 200 bits. Alucard True V, thank you for the 58 months. Brawl Kaiser, thank you for the 30 months. The Talbs, thank you for the 61 months. Tater Slammer, thank you for the 100 bits.
Whoa.
Sorry, Tater Slammer 69, thank you for the 100 bits.
Oh my god.
A Moody Moogle, thank you for the 30 months. Mongoose with Medusa, thank you for the 22 months. Samurai Drax, thank you for the 36 months. Shadow Walker, thank you for the 100 bits. Morthrandor, thank you for the 15 subs gifted to the community. Mud Martin, thank you for the 58 months. A Man Named Peach, thank you for the 10 bits. Mr. Wormels, thank you for the gifting a tier 1 sub to Win the Rogue. Ben Wolf, thank you for the 26 months. Only Number 1, thank you for the 19 months. Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the 61 months. Gamma thank you for the 61 months. Robert's Nephew, thank you for the 300 bits. Sam X1, thank you for the 510 bits. Nevermore Forevermore, thank you for the 11 months. Danny Boy 24, thank you for the 26 months. Pan Cactus, thank you for the 17 months. Lord Servitor, thank you for the 400 bits. Cheshire Joker, thank you for the 61 months. Masamune, thank you for the 51 months. Tix Dixel, thank you for the 10 subs gifted to the community. Contrasted Chaos, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Erlinea, thank you for the 100 bits. Morthrandor, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Code Pixelated. Faye Raven, thank you for the 61 months. Like Tabuya, thank you for the 60 months. And Audio Dragon, thank you for the 11 months.
Alrighty. With that, are you guys ready to jump back into some adventure?
World of Wonder.
Do it.
I don't know, I guess so.
Wave of babies.
Come to a world of wonder like no other under the shining sun, where a people gather, disparate but as one. Come see the heroes rising, galvanizing, fighting for the day. Not what you expected, but heroes all the same. Sound out the trumpets, rain down the lights, as magic and mystery and wonder take flight. A world full of danger, always nearby. Been after they have arrived. With song, axe, and arrow, and a bright brand new age, will rise up to battle and challenge the fates. Vanquishing evil, saving the day, an unexpectable journey awaits.
So,
Well, oh.
I was getting the audio up, Connor. Come on. Thanks, man. When last we left our heroes, Otho the shifter rogue, Kai the human wizard, Iscan the lizardfolk druid, Gaius the satyr fighter, and Milo the Azamar cleric. The Reclaimers are on yet another grand adventure, journeying to the southeastern country of Volar, enigmatic and unknown. After venturing for a few weeks through the hills, villages, and towns and deep woods of Hearthland, the party delighted in a shramp dinner with the peoples of Puddletown and avoided a scary bridge off the beaten path. As rain rains down on them, the party now finds themselves on the cusp of the Death Road front and the foreboding Death Road itself, a stretch of danger that only the most daring brave. Now, as the danger looms and mysteries await, we return to the Unexpectables.
Important question amidst all
Yeah,
this rain. Has my dried shrimp been rehydrated or is it still dry?
It's still dry. It's in like
Okay,
a
good.
waterproof sack, yeah.
Beautiful. That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Messiah.
Mistake.
It's terrible.
Actually, it's quite delicious.
Yum.
No, the sack is terrible.
So we were just at the other side of the bridge when last we left off, right?
Correct.
Yes.
We saw a
As we
weird
waved
dude
goodbye
walking
to the
over it.
Goliath. Peter the
You
Goliath.
guys camped here for the night on this block. And then you guys basically have the evening to get to the Death Road front.
Cool.
Got it.
Boy, should
All
we
right,
get
then.
there.
Yeah.
Boy,
It's all wet.
it's all downhill from here.
The Goliath does walk off unless you guys wanted to stop them.
I mean,
don't see-
Yeah, I was about to say they didn't seem very chatty.
Yeah, they were very much head down, moving along.
He didn't believe I existed.
Did he? He didn't have any iconography or anything on any of his person.
He's just wearing like a waterproof leather cloak, and he does have like a bag, like kind of like a shoulder bag that he's carrying.
And it's really coming down right now, yeah?
Oh yeah, it's really pelting you. Like you guys are sopping wet.
Is
at this
there?
point.
Is there? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Connor.
I think Otho would have tried to at least get the man's attention.
Okay. It's
Oh,
kinda
traveler!
hard. Go ahead for me and roll just a persuasion check, just to see how, with the rain, well you're able to catch this man's attention.
Okay. Do, 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 do. Wait,
Hey, yo.
Wow.
23.
Pretty good. As you yell, "Ho, stranger!"
Ho, traveler!
You watch as the Goliath gentleman turns, and you can just kind of see a little bit of his face underneath the hood of his cloak. There's like a flash of lightning, and you can see his face. He definitely seems, he's still spooky. You're like, oh. But their demeanor seems very neutral. As they kind of notice you, they kind of stop awkwardly and raise a hand in greeting. And as they raise a hand, like a cascade of water just like runs down their sleeve onto the ground. And they kind of like shake off their arm. They look pretty well like armed. You notice as they lift up their arm, there's 2 swords at either side. It appears to be short swords, but more like long swords for you guys.
So they have 4 swords?
2 swords.
Okay, you said 2 on each side, so I was like, holy shit.
Oh, sorry, 1 on each side. My bad. And it looks to be some javelins on their back. And there's kind of a moment of pause where he kind of like is like, "Do you want me to come over?" And then he kind of looks at you, and then do you beckon him over?
He's just on the road, right?
He is, yeah. He's on like a trail because there's really no road here. It's clearly like.
Sorry to put you out in all of this weather, but me and my fellows are a bit new to this region, and you look well traveled. Might we sidle up beside you?
The man approaches, and as he gets closer, you're like, "Oh!" As your head kind of leers up. He's pretty tall.
Very large.
How tall, Monty?
I'd say probably like 7'5". Like he's
God
quite
Oh,
tall.
all right. So he's
Grief.
barely a foot taller than me. Fuck
Yeah, I was
it.
gonna say
can dunk on
Eastcan
him.
and Kai suddenly are
Bro,
tiny.
lob me.
Kai,
Lob
I
City,
can
baby.
take
I'll
him.
dunk on him.
We must form
I'm a
Mecha
Vince
Shiva.
Carter, this tall dude.
As he
What do
approaches,
we know about Goliaths, if anything?
roll a history check.
Can we all roll a history check?
I shall play your number.
I wonder, actually.
I would love to roll a history check on
You
the
know what, I'll
Giants.
just
for
do
that.
it.
Haha, 21.
15?
Soft
Give
play.
it to me.
History.
In the making.
Yahoo.
Makes sense. Gaius, you've only really heard of other giantkin, not specifically Goliaths, because you never really lived near the mountains.
Yeah.
Otho, same deal. Like Martorello only has mountains to the north, the northeast, and is really not very well tracked.
All I know is that he is big, buff, bald, and gray.
Milo.
And definitely not a Bosco.
They've traveled through. You've seen them actually join orcish warbands at times to train.
Ooh, yeah.
They're very rare where you are. Most of the time they stand out because, my God, are your buildings not made for them. They really struggle in Meadowfield. However, Escan and Kai, you do recall, and I'd say Milo, you recall as well, that in Delvaria there was a mention of a Goliath that travel from the far north, which means that this Goliath is either from there or maybe from somewhere nearby. And as he kind of turns to you, you get the sense that in terms of lore, that they live mostly in mountains. They're very well adjusted to high climates and cold. So while he's probably not comfortable that he's wet, he's handling the cold pretty well. They can, depending on what their sort of society is like, Goliaths can either be incredibly friendly or incredibly aggressive. It completely depends on who their leader is at the time sometimes. They usually have small insular groups in the mountains, but occasionally they intermingle into other societies just because of convenience or just because they want to. It's not too uncommon for a young Goliath to travel to a town to learn how to be a blacksmith or learn how to be a craftsman for their people, but they tend to be very nomadic and don't really stay in one place. And if they do, it's usually at a place where they feel secure in, or it's a place that has some sort of meaning to them, more or less. As this gentleman approaches, he looks down at you, and this Goliath, as you look at him, he does look quite young. And he goes, "Yes, me travel. Yes."
Otho thinks for a moment and then switches to giant. Would this be more comfortable for you?
You speak the tongues of the tall men. I would appreciate this very much.
Yes. One of my companions also is fluent, it seems. Come on out. And he waves for the others.
Oh, are we talking and giant? Oh, are we talking giant?
seems to
Kai's
be
gonna
this.
sigh and start ritual casting comprehend language. Because I see where this
I'll
is
tell
going.
you. He holds up a hand. I'll let you know what we're saying.
My parents told me Dwarvish would be the most useful.
No,
Meanwhile,
that one, too.
Milo's sitting here with Abyssal and Celestial twiddling his thumbs.
Yeah, being like,
When are
oh,
we
just
gonna
you
talk
wait
to
for the
more
fucking
angels?
Ragnarok Wars.
Just Milo in the corner kicking his feet. I commune with the voices.
Dude, Gaijin, when the 4 horsemen show up, you're going to be our last hope.
God.
You are traveling.
Yes, we are on our way to the. What was it called? The Death Road.
Are you to travel the Death Road?
We are. Yes, we are on our way to Volar.
I see. My brother, my older brother, he is a guard there.
Oh, have you traveled this road often?
No, I do not. My brother travels it much to gain money, and in turn, we get materials for our herd. I am
See.
from the mountains to the west of here, the Steep Rock Mountains.
Steep Rock Mountains. Otho, you're going to get a tap on your shoulder from Kai. As I write these
Yes.
notes. Did he give you a name? Do we have a name for him?
Oh, apologies. Let us introduce ourselves. I am Otho Valentinius. These are my fellows. Together we are the Reclaimers.
These are the fellows.
I'm
They have
Otho,
no
these
name.
are the others. We're the
These are the
Reclaimers.
guys.
Well, he's like gesturing for you to introduce yourselves.
You're speaking
I don't
of
speak-
giant.
You're
to the
speaking
tall
a language
guy
we
voice.
don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't speak
gentlemen.
tall.
Gentlemen, names.
Oh, Milo Brightbeam points thumb to chest.
Guys, Agni.
Iskan Sitlali.
I'm Kai.
Steven!
Exactly. Thank you. One person.
Garnet, Amethyst, and
I am Ward.
Ward.
Did
Yeah.
you say Ward?
Ward.
W-A-R-D?
yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
have a son named Beaver?
Ward.
Ward.
All right.
That would be easy to remember.
You're to travel the Death
Yeah,
Road.
it's the other half of my name.
Go ahead.
Say, so Ward, was it? You're traveling the Death Road for gain, but if it's not too much to ask, what business do you have traveling to go see your brother for?
My brother travels the Death Road to the south of here. I am too young to travel the Death Road. My brother does it very much, and from it he gets gold, and with that gold he buys medicine and things for my people.
Huh.
I have
Monty,
come to
would-
bring him meat for his journey, and he has probably got some things for me to take back home.
Oh, you are meeting him.
Yes.
Serendipity. We are traveling the Death Road ourselves. We might be able to accompany you there on the road.
Well, I am only going to Death Road Front, and then I will return to the mountains afterwards.
Yes, but then I imagine we'll be meeting with your brother, who seems to be quite seasoned in this.
Perhaps. He works for the Death Walkers company.
Oh my god,
Death Walkers?
If you are traveling on the Death Road, you'll want to speak to the Death Walkers leader. His name is Mirko.
Mirko.
Mirko?
He is an old orc man. He is the most experienced on the Death Road. My brother trains under him. But he looks up at the sky. We should continue. I cannot stand here and talk forever.
Yes. Would you like some company on the road?
I do not mind.
Looks like and he switches back to common. Looks like he's inviting us to travel with him. His name is Ward.
All sounds lovely.
He has a brother.
Translate.
He has a brother that works in this company of mercenaries that frequents the Death Road called the Death Walkers.
Sounds so
Older or younger?
Older, it sounds like.
Ah.
Hey,
We should
Monty,
meet
guys.
with the.
Hi, yes.
I have a stupid question.
Mm-hmm.
Would my uncle have mentioned this company by name?
No, you've never heard a name
Okay.
like that before.
So
right.
is Ward gonna like walk Death Road or what?
No, Ward is not walking the Death Road himself. He is bringing food and supplies for his brother, who does walk the Death Road, and then he will be returning to his tribe. Despite his size, Ward is far too young to walk the Death Road, at least according to him.
Having heard that, Monty, with my 21 from before, what
Mm-hmm.
is considered young in Goliath years? compared to
Probably
human years?
like teenager, like
Got it.
ish.
Okay.
Like once you hit your 20s as a Goliath, you kind of really have a sort of like you're on the road to like your path in life, or you're you have responsibilities. Ward looks to be possibly late teens, but he's so tall it's hard to tell. And the rain really makes it really hard to tell.
It's the reverse
But-
flapjack meme of "Grow up, I'm 38 years old."
Hey, what up, baby?
But given the way, like knowing that he says he's from like the Steep Rock Mountains, which is a ways away, and to travel alone while doing so, he's not like 10 years old. Like this is not a baby man. This is a man who's like, okay, this is my thing I do to help my people, and like, but I can't go this way because I'm just not experienced enough yet. So it's like a kind of like he's in he's like a first year college student is the best way to describe it, where his brother's probably a graduate. If that's the best comparison I
Gotcha.
can make, really.
Yeah. No, I was just curious.
However, as you guys continue down the road, awful not having the axe beaks in this. There's a lot of mud. You're pretty filthy up to your knees, especially you, Milo. You're filthy up to your waist, unfortunately. As you guys continue down the way. However, the gods are merciful, and eventually your rain ceases. And there's sort of these sunbeams shining through dewdrops on plants. Eventually, Ward kind of takes off their cloak, and it just like slaw of water comes off, and they kind of shake it out. And now seeing them, they definitely look like a lot younger. They don't look, again, not like baby face. They look like, probably late teens, early 20s. But they do have an air of experience about them. And as they kind of carry the sack, you notice that there's actually like a leg sticking out. Not like a human leg, but like clearly some sort of animal leg sticking out. It almost looks like, have you ever seen one of those like Spanish hams?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yummers.
very much looks like
Spinach
one of
ham,
those.
nice.
And eventually,
doesn't bode well for us.
cresting over a hill, you see what is the Death Road front. At first, you expect like a village or like a hamlet. There is 2 buildings and what looks to be a series of tents set up in various different ways. You can see individual pockets of camps. Not a lot. There's probably like no more than 100 people here. It is a very small location. And Ward kind of points a finger down and goes in very broken common, "Cloth home," and begins to walk down the hill.
Oh, I guess that's the
Okay.
base, huh?
Seems like it might be.
Kai's gonna
that
follow him.
The name of it, or
I think that's just what they can approximate. It sounds like their common is still a work in progress.
I think he was just mentioning the tent.
Oh.
Hold on.
that makes sense.
Kai's gonna walk towards him.
I mean, it makes it kind of homey.
Trying to find like a nice little ambience here.
It's Tent Town
That works.
2.
That works.
I'd like to show you what my notes auto-corrected to.
Oh no. I'm
Really
sorry.
quick. It'll be funny.
Well, we're waiting.
I'm waiting.
It's coming!
I'm waiting.
These things take time! Death Road Front has about 2 buildings and rows of Brutus Valentinius!
That's so good.
Hello, sons. Fathers? What are you all doing?
Fathers, plural.
Oh God. Multiple
Dad
fathers.
camp.
Just rows of Brutuses.
Dad Town.
Wait, is it Brutuses or Bruti?
This is
We don't
Dad's
have time for
country.
Fucking Bruti. Multiple Bruti line these walls.
As you guys enter into the camp, Ward kind of like doesn't really know what to do with you. He's just kind of like going his own thing, and then remembers that you're next to him. And then he kind of scratches the top of his head and speaks in broken common and goes, "Brother, see. Brother, give."
Do we
In
see
giant
his
and
brother anywhere?
Go and roll a perception check.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna look with my eyes.
Look with your lizard eyes. Because I'm sure as fuck not gonna. 18, actually, I might.
That's
We're
a
bowling?
20.
Let's go.
Win.
The rain like pushed
No.
all of my fur over my face.
What are you guys looking at? It's all purple.
What you guys
20,
looking
Where
at?
am I?
Which direction?
21, 18. Okay. Milo, because of your particular practice and what you do notice that a few of the caravans are having like arrows yanked out of them, including some very large looking bolts coming out of them. You also notice that one of the tents, there's like several open tents here, clearly each belonging to a different company. You notice in one of the tents there are a couple individuals being treated for injuries. One looks like they got absolutely scorched by something. The other looks like they were bit viciously by some sort of animal, based on just a cursory glance, and they seem to be being tended to by a group of wood elves specifically.
Huh.
And you notice that some of them actually like have banners outside of their little camps. These elves have a banner that hangs, and it appears to be that of like a praying figure with like a tree behind them. And you kind of make note of that as they seem to be kind of tending to these individuals who appear to be some sort of dwarven tradesmen. Eastcan, as you look, they're the 2 permanent buildings. One appears to be probably some sort of like stay house, like not an inn or a tavern, but some sort of like, you know, building to be in. Probably you get the sense it's probably used during the winter, just given its size. But as it is right now, it appears only there's a few bodies coming in and out of that space, not a lot. The last one appears to be a building, which interestingly enough appears to be a bounty submission building. So it has essentially, you've seen these before in other towns, is where you can deposit wolf remains for money, as well as deposit bounties. It actually kind of reminds you of the Aaron Karn location, but it's like a smaller version and clearly not as busy. You can even tell on the inside there is a human man who looks just like lumberjack guy, like hunting man, who appears to be just reading a book and like is just sitting on a chair.
John Lumberjack.
Yeah, John Lumberjack. However, Kai, as you walk, you notice holding a sign, a different individual, a sign saying caravan guards needed. And I would like to invite our new guest star to come in.
Yeah!
Dawn, if you could join us, please.
Yeah!
Dawn and Bennett. She's the guest star. Surprise!
Hello.
Dawn, can
Hello.
you describe your character, please, to everybody?
So I play a adorable little snow leopard tabaxi named Marble. And she is very cute. She's also a rogue.
All right,
Oh,
you notice a few
all right.
blades on her side, and she is holding up a sign saying "Caravan guards needed" right now. As your Marble, your current employer, has asked you to find some more guards for the journey ahead. So you've kind of are just standing in the middle of the most populated area of the Death Road front with this sign, trying to gain some attention a little bit.
How tall is Marble?
Taller than you.
Yeah, definitely taller than
Like, how tall- yeah,
Well, that's a given.
that depends. How tall are you?
Like 3 foot.
3'1".
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, I was right.
You got prices righted.
Kai's gonna move over to the tabaxi-looking cat, leopard, snow variety, and look at the sign, and then look down to Marble. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I see you're looking for guards.
I am looking for guards. Are you guard?
Yeah, we're guards for hire. Totally.
Oh, you. Huh. You don't look like guard.
What?
Are you
What
sure?
does that mean? Wait. Huh?
You look interesting.
Oh, I'll take interesting.
Maybe proper introductions are in order, eh?
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I'm Kai.
Hello,
Dawn, would
I
you
am-
like-
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
sorry.
please. No, go
Dawn,
on.
would you like everyone to describe their characters for you?
Yes, please.
All right. So Kai, if you would mind
Yeah,
describing
so-
yourself to our new friend.
Sure. Before you see a 6'4" tall human with almost emerald green eyes. His hair can best be described as Goku-esque, just the way that it's kind of floofy and all over the place. He's got a blue bandana that's kind of around his neck right now, but it looks like it could be pulled up over his face. He's got a orangish brown poncho over his front side. He's got grayish cloth coverings on his arms, some kind of undershirt with ropes tied around them. Same for his feet as well. And you see that he also has a very cool looking cloak that is attached to the back of it, seems to be underneath the poncho, as well as what looks to be a couple of books on his hip and a rapier to the other side on his other hip.
Oh, very tall.
Very tall.
Milo, you step forward. And...
Sure. Apparently, you're looking down. So before you, I don't know if you're familiar with halflings, but you see Milo Brightbeam. He has very floofy, super floofy, golden yellow hair and a very faint kind of tan skin. Almost goldish yellow eyes with a little bit of illumination behind them, but he wears very simple scale mail. At his side, you see a very pristine flail, where at the end it's a bit of a sunburst, but it does not look used like at all. Upon one of his gloves, you see. I don't know how knowledgeable Marble is with gods, but a symbol of Orin. Everything else is pretty casual, pretty simple. He's very smiley, very unassuming, and yeah, just a friendly little guy.
I'm taller than you.
And I just
Yes!
Looney Tune squint
I
at you
love
as
it.
hard as I can.
Let's
William
go.
William
Give him
Dafoe
the
looks up
fry
at the sky.
squint.
I am not the smallest anymore. You would make
You'll
good
see
guard.
Kai puts a hand over Marble and then over to Milo and like does the like height comparison. Oh my gosh, she's right.
I know
They
someone
said I
who's
wasn't
not gonna
the
get sun toast.
No, what? No, I want, please.
Who would like to introduce themselves next?
Sure, I guess. Walking up to this group, what can be described as a dark purple goat-looking person, which is kind of weird, almost like slightly slender, like the shape of an elf, but obviously the legs are bent over like a goat's. Horns protruding out of the top of his head. He has a little bit of like a moppy like haircut that kind of like overflows over his face. He is wearing a very strange suit of plate mail that kind of look like it form fits around his body, or at least like his upper torso leading down towards his legs. And then there's chainmail wrapped around his waist, almost like how one does with a hoodie that lurches down behind him in the rear. This what could be described as a walking arsenal, as he is carrying a great sword, a long sword, a maul, a glaive, a great axe, and a silvered axe, and he's holding his body like all like standing up very finely, like he's just completely unfazed by all of this metal that is attached to his body. Hello, I'm Gaius Agni.
Oh. So, okay, so the other two aren't guards. You're the guard, yes?
What? Wait, we're all guards.
But he has all the weapons.
Oh,
Look, it's
yeah,
just 'cause he can carry most of them.
I like to fight a lot.
Hey, Monty.
You're like
Yeah?
5 people.
Is there like a is there like a nice 100-foot area of nothing?
No, not
You're
here.
just
You're in
gonna
the middle of
explode
camp.
for fun.
Just set a whole tent on fire!
I'm sorely tempted.
And I guess for height's sake, Gaius is 5'9".
Dang. Another tall person.
Sorry.
But
I would say Gaius is the most guard of all of us. He's actually done some really cool stuff. I'm like his biggest fan.
I like being a mercenary.
oh, see, you two could learn from this one.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
You have no idea how hard I'm trying.
Yeah,
Try harder.
he's trying.
I did win the fight pit because of him.
I was just gonna walk away dejected.
Oh
after
no!
all this.
Gaius grabs you by the back of the shirt. This one's a secret technique that we will use for later. He's impressive though. Fight.
Oh.
Wait, did you grab me or did you grab Kai?
I grabbed you.
Okay,
Yeah,
I wanted to
you were
make
trying
sure.
walk away.
Yeah, no, you were about to walk away. I grabbed you and lifted you up, and I'm just like, oh no, don't sleep on this one.
You got coat hammered.
Oh, I see. He is like bomb. He explodes.
Oh, you have
Exactly.
no idea.
Oh,
He goes
I
boom a
understand.
lot.
You know, also cook for all of you too.
He is.
Yeah, you
That
do.
is true. Milo's like one of the best cooks I've ever met.
So
Otho,
he makes
Escan.
stomach explode.
Oh my god, this rules.
Escan, Otho, who would like to introduce themselves next.
I can do it.
All right, Otho.
So approaching next is a prim, proper, and tall man, lively muscled, who carries himself with a countenance of carefully practiced precision and discipline. He's got stark white hair that is littered with a black striped pattern. He's got broad feline features that are reminiscent of a large cat. He has a thin beard that fades from black to white the closer it gets to the center of his face. He's got circular glasses that rest on his nose and emphasize his large aquamarine-colored eyes and black sclera, which look a lot like Kai's eyes, actually. He's wearing a forest green doublet with dark gray accents left unfastened, revealing a gray tunic that is frilled near the neck and sleeves that are similarly accented in silver with somewhat Victorian designs. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh. So, these are your guards.
In a manner of speaking, they're my companions, but they do guard me.
Oh, see, you look the fanciest and the richest. Anyways, yeah, very nice to meet you.
A
Wait, you haven't met
pleasure as
everybody.
well. Otho Valentinius.
Marble.
Marble.
Bless you.
A pleasure.
Ace can't get over here.
Huh? Oh,
Yak.
hello. And you'll see walking up, very thin and lithe, brilliant blue lizard. who is somehow bipedal and about the same size, almost exactly, as the first person who introduced himself to you, although he seems to be a little more hunched over. He has very large goggles affixed to his face that cover each of his eyes, one on either side of his head, almost as you would expect from a lizard. And underneath their glass, you can see that while at least one eye is on you at any given time, occasionally one or both of his eyes will dart in different directions before settling back. He carries with him a very large collection of what appear to be scrolls housed in very carefully taken care of waterproof tubes that he is currently shaking the excess rainwater off of. He also has strapped to his back a tall, somewhat gnarled staff, atop of which is affixed a sextant that looks to be significantly newer than the staff it is attached to.
Well.
Hi, I'm Iskan Seatlolly. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you also guard material? You have a lot of paper.
Well, normally I make sure we don't get lost when we're guarding whoever we're guarding.
Oh, this is actually very important. Marble get lost very often.
Well, I can help with that. I got plenty of maps.
Oh, see, between you and that one with all the weapons. Yeah, we've got many good guard material. Oh, and that one over there that explodes a lot.
I can explode stuff too.
Yes, he can.
But can you explode as a person?
Uh,
Milo slyly smiles over to him.
Can you explode as a person?
Well, I have a wark. And he points to the, you now see what's crawling out of his poncho. Looks to be almost like a stone bird-like creature. It's got 2 wings as arms and a little short snout. There it is, yes.
Yeah.
That, you see that.
Oh. Oh, this is cute. What is
Yeah.
this?
It's wark.
This looks like tiny bird toy that Marble had as kitten.
Yeah, I'm his companion.
Oh, you're his companion.
Apparently.
He is not your companion.
Apparently not.
So are you the toy and this is the kitten?
I'm the toy that blows stuff up. Mm-hmm.
Oh. No, I believe the other one is explodey one. But it is okay if you are trying to compensate. We can work on that.
Milo
My
just
brother
nods
need not
solemnly.
compensate for much. He is the finest sword fighter in this group.
Oh, sword fighter.
He's
Indeed.
also really magically gifted.
This might be useful. Well, we can take what we can get right now. I don't know if you all have noticed, but we have a bit of a problem. We need more guards. Lots of people getting bitten and wounded and generally dying, dead. Blah.
So,
Oh, go ahead.
so then where do we sign up?
Oh, you sign up with me.
Maybe just one question before we do. What exactly has been attacking you?
I believe it's
Oh.
goblins, is it not?
I would assume it's the goblins and the ogres that we heard about.
So, we have a wolf problem.
What?
We have a lot of wolves.
Well, I
But-
guess that's...
Not like your normal wolves, because trust me, I hate wolves, just the normal ones. No, these eat people. Like not just like, oh haha, I go hunt you because you're just there. No, they eat people.
I mean,
They're
we were
eating
actually...
everybody.
We were
Guy
attacked
puts
by
down
wolves on the way
three
over
dire
here.
wolf pelts and heads
I was
on
gonna
the
say.
floor.
There we
Yeah.
go. Gaius
No,
turns out his
no.
pockets that were somehow holding 5 direwolf pelts.
All of the wolves are
I,
in
I,
his
still,
pockets.
I still.
They didn't
have-
happen to look like that.
I couldn't tell you, but they are a pain in the Marble's ass. But yeah, for some reason the druids they're trying to figure out what's wrong, and
Wait, sorry, did you say druids?
da
You have druids with you?
da.
You see him start to like look around. He's like trying immediately to identify who in
Marble.
the area
Druids!
is the druid.
Take me to your druids.
Marble, you know after talking with the caravan leader that you will be joined by a group of wood elves, and their leader is a druid specifically. You do know that.
Da.
Oh. You wouldn't have to be a part of a group known as the Deathwalkers, would you?
Oh no, Marble is Marble. Marble acts alone. Marble needs good money. Eh? Eh? Eh?
I see.
Wait, what do you need money for?
Well, Marble went to medical school,
Milo lights up at that.
Yep.
and Marble is in much debt since. So you get idea?
Wait, so you're a doctor?
Da. Unfortunately.
Oh.
Hang on, why unfortunately?
Well, it is unappreciated in Marble's family. Marble's parents are musicians. They wanted Marble to be musician. So Marble became doctor out of spite.
And now that's not working out so well.
I mean, you know, look around you. I can barely help these people. That is why we need more guards. But, you know, I don't know. I just need the money here.
How much
I
debt
will
were you
say,
talking
though,
about?
Yeah, how much?
What is the equivalent of what?
Of a student loan, I would say
yeah,
probably.
this is-
Oh, please! I don't want to get serious.
Well,
200 electrum.
let's add interest because it's been 10 years.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're
I
in
would
trouble.
say you probably owe maybe around 2,000 to 3,000 gold potentially.
Wait a minute, we have
Ooh.
that.
Yeah, but let's not just hold on. Hold
We
on.
said out
We have
loud,
a
it's too
country.
late! Genie's out of the bottle!
We did say it in character. We're good.
Yeah, this is above game. Let's
You
talk
know-
about this.
It is unfortunate. I was hoping that the person who got me into the school in the first place would have provided some assistance.
Somewhere.
Somewhere, some guy.
Somewhere in the
I'm
distance.
shriveling in
a
real. Dude, I'm
person
shriveling in real
sneezes.
life.
Yeah, it was some bird dude that I met at a music contest. What was his name? Bemmy? Flemmy? Schlemmy?
Sounds like he could use a lozenge.
Femmy?
Wait, so he didn't pay for your school? What a jerk.
No,
Schleem
he
is
just put
Scorbo.
in good word. And then he put in good word to the most expensive school.
Well, I mean, at least you got in.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
I guess. Yeah, no, I met him with some other person named Hammock. Yeah, duh. He was big scary dude, but very good musician. Yeah, Hammock and Bemmy.
Never heard of him. All right, well, if we sign up with you, do we have to, like, let them know that you found the hired help or what?
You know, Marble didn't even think of that. Da, I get finding bonus. Da, you tell them I sent you. Actually, I go with you, just to make sure you don't cheat me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good.
Which tent is it?
Which tent is it?
Marble.
Marble just turns around, cross-eyed.
I'm lost.
I'm lost again.
You
I
see,
told
this
you.
is why we need you. You have maps.
You have two options, Marble. You can either take them directly to your employer at her caravan, which has its own little camp off of the main sort of central part of this hamlet, for lack of a better term, or you could take them to see Mirko and see if he approves of these individuals being part of the caravan as well.
You know, I'm sure 2 of you would be good fit, but some of you, well, you know, this one who claims he is good swordsman. We go visit Mirko. Mirko, he is most experienced of all of us.
Oh yeah, we heard about him on the road.
Oh, did
He's
you?
not one of the druids, is he?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Or maybe he is.
Huh?
I have not asked. But yeah,
should
let's
ask
go.
then.
Okay, yeah, we'll follow you.
As you guys turn around, you notice that Ward is gone. He has left you during this interaction.
Oh god.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
fair
it
enough.
checks out.
Yeah, it checks out.
I would have left us too.
Didn't introduce me to your other friend. Very rude.
He seems to be in a bit of a hurry.
Oh,
We actually only just met him.
oh. Well, more money for you.
Oh boy.
As you follow Marble, you find the Deathwalkers camp, which is a series of very like tents that people would live in, like, you know, yurty kind of tents, permanent fixtures. There's also a large open, almost like I'd say like war table sized tent. And you can see 5 individuals currently residing in this tent at the time. One of which you recognize, which is Ward, currently speaking to a much taller Goliath, wearing like plate mail, not like knight plate mail, but like, you know, a plate chest, very, you know, well-traveled looking gear, as well as like a mace at his side. And you watch as Ward, speaking in fluent giant to one another, you watch as Ward pulls out what looks to be just a giant smoked, like, ham, for lack of a better term, like the entire leg of what appears to be some sort of mountain goat. Sorry, guys, that's what they have.
Amazing.
As well as some sort of bag of something. It sounds like, as you listen to it and you hear like the bag handed over, I'll say Milo, given your background, it sounds like dried fruit of some kind, or dried berries maybe, just based off of like, it doesn't look like it's heavy, so it's not nuts. But it looks like you can hear the sound of it, and the shape also betrays what it is.
It's making berry noises.
Yeah, making berry noises.
What do berries sound like?
And as you kind of see them interacting, you notice currently, like, okay, let me describe. You know, we'll end with him. You also see currently.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to him. We'll end with that. You see currently, looking at the map and kind of pointing out things on the map, what appears to be a purple tiefling, with almost glowing yellow eyes and like this lavender skin with 2 horns that curl backwards. They're wearing very lightweight gear, similar to, actually kind of similar to Marble, but a little nicer. Marble, no offense. You can see they have a bandolier of, like, you know, arrows, and they have 2 daggers and a rapier. And you can see them kind of pointing on something on the map. Obviously, you see the other Goliath, the brother, who seems to be, you know, very solid individual. And you see a rather alien-looking creature, what appears to be a humanoid insect individual with just absolutely glowing scales, and just these ginormous eyes. Like, Escan is wearing goggles. This guy's eyes are goggles. They're like these giant, iridescent, like, telescopic eyes. And you notice kind of sprouting from their back, coming down, almost like a cloak of a physical design, are these like probably inactive, unusable wings that kind of run down the back, and they have a long kind of tail that curls around. And notably, they, even as you guys walk up, they notice you as they turn around. It seems their vision is very broad. Last and certainly not least, you see currently wearing the most, like, oh my god, the best way I can describe it is like the most like Sandor Clegane armor with like Game of Thrones.
The Mountain.
No, the Hound.
Oh,
the Hound.
the Hound, yeah.
Yeah. Like, bent in, like, clearly hit like hammered out all the dents out of. The armor looks like it has been used for many years. Blackened with scorch marks. There's like blood just dyed into it. They're wearing like these blackened, it's like red-black greaves, probably red from blood. And they have a pauldron of like wolf pelt sort of neck cape with a large billowing cape that runs down, stained with mud, blood, and is scorched in different places, bearing the mark of their flag, which is the Death Walkers, which is a symbol of what appears to be a winding road with an arrow and a sword crossed over each other in front. This individual as well appears to be that of a half-orc specifically. His head is completely bald. He is scarred to high hell. His ears are kind of Nosferatu-y styled pointed, and he's got two tusks sticking out, and his face looks like it's been broken several times. And like just the eyebrow game is insane, guys. That's all I can say. Like the eyebrow game is insane. He looks to be like not as old as the outsider, but he's getting there in terms of age. And he has such a commanding presence as he kind of points down at the map and seems to be going back and forth with his men. Marble, you know this to be Mirko.
The half-orc is Mirko?
The half-orc is Mirko, yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought he was a full orc. My bad.
Doesn't he look like a badass?
Yeah.
Certainly seems to be capable.
You see,
Yeah, for
that
sure.
is guard material. You should all aspire to be like that.
Are you saying we all need scars to be
Well-
guard material?
It
If we're
will
being honest.
look intimidating, sure.
Yeah, but
Or
all my
if
scars
you're
are on the
better.
inside.
Go to makeup school, I don't know.
I thought we weren't supposed to go to school.
Accrue more debt.
Actually, no, don't go to school. Don't make the mistake I did. I am suffering.
As you guys oh my god, as you guys approach, Ward kind of nods, and you watch as the two Goliaths kind of grab each other the back of their heads and like bring their foreheads together, just kind of like a little clonk together. And for those who speak Giant, Gaius and Otho, you hear
Comprehend languages.
you hear the older Goliath. It's not worth it. You hear the older Goliath just go, "Safe travels back to the mountain, brother." And the other one nods and goes, "Safe travels to you, brother." And they both kind of nod. And Ward kind of walks past you, and as he notices you, he stops and speaks in very broken common. "I give home now. Bye."
Best of luck.
Bye.
In Giant, I'll say farewell on your travels.
I speak common here. Good lesson. Brother
Very
says,
well. Then good luck on your travels in common.
Like, yeah.
"Travel good, safe, you. Bye." And they kind of nod awkwardly.
You buy as well.
Oh, hell.
You buy.
Have a goodbye as well.
Have a good bye.
Guys, like, opens
Exactly.
his book and look.
Monty, that was the perfect moment for it.
That was it. Have a goodbye.
Have a good bye.
Shit.
Marvel.
That
we blew it.
whole interaction, like Gaius like looks back at his book and notices all the spelling mistakes and tries to crop a couple out of the first page he was writing on.
Marvel, you'll see Milo actually tapping you on the shoulder.
Oh, da.
I know it's not much, but if this helps, he's actually gonna hand you a gold.
Oh, normally I'd be like, how dare you insult me with handouts? But I am not like normal people. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I just, we find a lot in our adventures, and I just try to share with people that could use a little help.
That's very kind of you. Now, can you convince your rich-looking friend to do the same thing?
Just between you and me, they're actually not the richest.
What? Oh, I see. He is a
You-
master
hey.
of disguise.
"Marble, you chase a mouse in here or something, cat? What are you looking for?" You hear Mirko say over the table.
Oh, da! Hello, good friend. I have found potential guards. I think.
Hello.
Potential. Yeah, he watches, he gets up. He makes like a dad noise as he gets up and he walks over.
Dad noise. Connor,
He-
quick, go. Stand up. There it is.
He's not huge. He's you know he's definitely wider than he is tall. As he approaches, he's actually shorter than you, Kai, and UE scan. He's probably like a 5'7", 5'8", maybe.
So Gaia's size.
I'm taller.
Yeah,
Let's
but
go.
he's like he's a fridge shape. Like his silhouette is a fridge.
Cube.
He's just got a lever on the front of his armor that opens up.
Dude, he has
He put all
mastered
his
the
stats
dad
in
bod.
depth.
He is end game
he's-
dad bod.
He's got wombat proportions where if you like hit him with your car, it would probably break the
Wombat
car.
proportions. Oh my god.
Fucking Christ.
All right.
Mirko kind of smirkos with a little smile. And he kind of looks at the group of you and he goes, "Well, we're always looking for more bodies for the death road. Not to say I'm going to throw you into the thresher and put you in the meat grinder, but let's have a look at you here." And you watch as he kind of approaches you and looks at all of you, and he kind of looks and stares for a while.
We've been through this before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
We
Like
know how
just
this
now.
goes.
On a
Just
scale of
look
1 to
at
rare
Gaius
car,
and then
how
trust us,
discerning
okay?
is his gaze?
Just look at Gaius.
On a scale of
then
1 to
close your eyes.
10, he's not judging you. He is just analyzing. I will say this with everyone's passive insights, you get the sense that Mirko is like very. What he's doing right now is not like, oh, I'm going to judge these youths. He's like, oh, let's see what they got and let's see what they can do at a glance, basically.
Yeah, let me look at you for a minute so I can check to see if my stats are higher than yours.
Yeah.
Oh, you're only level 6? That's crazy.
Mirko,
What a
this
bunch
one
of nerds.
explodes.
Yeah, I can tell he's a man of the claw, specifically, if I'm guessing correctly, a worshiper of the sun god Orin. They
Oh,
have
that'd
a
be correct.
tendency to explode.
And this one has papers.
He kind of walks over and he looks at your staff, E-scan. He goes, "You a cartographer?
Yes.
We got most of the road mapped out, but you'll find your way here. Probably find some interesting things to note down on your little funny little map and have a good time. But we're not here to have you scrolling on pages, boy. We're here to have you protecting people who are getting things from here to there."
I'm more than a cartographer. I do a really good job of helping people both heal and stay protected.
That's good to hear. I like that. I can't quite tell what you are in terms of your trade. You don't strike me as a ranger type. You're certainly maybe are you a wizard or something? I can't quite tell, boy.
No, I'm a druid.
Okay, that'll be handy. All right, druid, not bad. A little bit of a green thorn. It's a little druid humor for you. But do fine, I guess. Let me see here. You're the wizard,
get
I'm
it.
guessing. As he looks at you, Kai.
Huh?
You're the wizard. You're a spellblade. I can just tell by the way you hold yourself.
Thanks.
It's not a compliment. It's an observation. You'll be useful too. Question for you, boy. Do you have the alarm spell?
I didn't put that one in the book yet.
That's a bit of a shame. That would have been very useful, but
I can work on it if you give me a little bit of time, just like an hour maybe or two.
you have plenty of time before we leave tomorrow morning. So if you want to
Yeah,
try
if you
and
need
do some
I,
preparations.
Captain, I can do it.
You don't need to call me Captain, son. You can just call me Mirko, all right?
Lieutenant?
No,
oh, Mirko
no.
works.
If you want to deal with, hierarchy and titles, you're going to have to deal with Sarge, but he doesn't want anyone getting in his way. But I digress. Got an Orin cleric, a druid, we got a spellblade, and we got a fancy man, but your countenance doesn't betray the fact that I can notice those two sharp blades at your side, sir. I take you some sort of speaker or something like that, but you willing to stab those who don't listen so good is my assumption.
My mind is keener than my sword hand.
And your eyes?
My eyes work fine.
How come he gets to be sir and I got boy?
Also, really quick, is
Why am I Mrs. Pink?
So, Gaiju, what were you saying?
Is Kai starting to lose his nerve a little bit? I wasn't sure if that was being played up or not.
Yeah, a little bit. He's very put off because everyone seems to be like, "Oh, you're just yeah, whatever."
As Mirko walks down the line and he sees you, Gaius. His head cocks and he goes, Tadg? Is that you? No, you're too young.
Oh, the name drop.
The entire party paused.
Oh, everyone clenches.
Someone draw that, please.
Oh, they look upset.
It's the four dudes on the couch, like they all get excited.
Oh, he said the thing.
He said the thing.
Oh my God.
Gaius' ears perk up at that. Aye, that's my uncle.
Oh, that one makes it. Wait, are you the nephew that went missing?
I suppose that's the case. Aye.
Oh my. A few years ago, your uncle came through here looking all high hell and otherwise looking for you.
Yeah, there was a reason for that. But if he's still around, I've been looking for him.
Oh man, he took the death road south. I haven't seen him since.
Well, hopefully that means the rest of the family's there. That's at least a good start. Gaius looks to the rest of the others. But yes, you're looking for capable fighters. He looks down at himself. I hope.
Son. If you're Tad's nephew and you're still alive at this point, I know you're a good fighter. I know that for certain. The way your uncle talked about you, honestly, wouldn't shut the hell up about you all the time. But, you know, here's hoping the Vetrion's a kind god and he's still alive. He is following the trail of some sort of interesting thing. He expected that maybe you would be there, given that you also lack curiosities and the like. But,
Did it have something to do with Amethyst?
some about some monastery. He said he met some guy on the road who talked about a mystical place hidden away from the world to the far east. It sounds like a bunch of hoo-ha to me. I mean, I just deal with what's tangible in there, but, I mean, your uncle said if you were going to be anywhere, you know, he said, oh, he's purple, and, you know, that's purple, and it's a place with a lot of fighters or something like that, and so off he went, and I haven't seen him since. Sorry, not to be dire or nothing about it, but it's just, you know, it's been a while since I've seen him.
You've given me the most information I've ever received about my family's whereabouts for, I guess, a year.
Well, I'm sure they'd be happy to see you again, son. They certainly were looking. Though it's Tadga, he was also enjoying the trip. Lover of the journey, that one. Anyway, I digress. Nah. Cat. He looks down towards you, Marble.
I have name.
What was it? Merble?
No, that is cousin.
Oh,
Marble.
Marble, that's right. And Marble's also new to the death road. This will be her first journey south with us. You're helping out, was it Jody, was it? The new lady?
Da.
It's looking like, he watches Mirko walks over to the table and picks up a piece of paper, which is like, you've seen paperwork, Otho. This is the most like, we're out on a camp just jotting down notes paperwork ever. It's also like the water has probably got wet at some point. Like, it's not formal at all. It's more just like, write that down kind of energy. Right now, as it is, including you, we're looking at 5 companies heading down south as a part of the caravan. You got us, the Deathwalkers. You also have the Southreach Company. It's a group of halberdiers training to be proper soldiers for Hearthland. I allow Sergeant Greybeard to bring his men down here for training. With all due respect, the Sarge has politely requested that anybody else traveling the death road lead him to training his men. It may seem harsh, but it's necessary for them to learn how to fight. So, you know, as long as you're all in agreement with that. He's training some people at the same time.
We've actually met the halberdiers before, so that should be fine.
These aren't proper halberdiers. They're in training for it specifically, and this is kind of a bit of a, what would you call it? A camp for boots.
Good. Boot camp?
Raises lizard eyebrow.
Then you have the meditators. They're the wood elves. They're balancers of nature. They despise the goblins and ogres and have been joining us. They mostly act as night watch, considering that they don't sleep or nothing. So they'll be with us as well. And last but certainly not least, they're not they're not really a party, but they're a husband and wife with 2 dogs called the Crosses. They're also going to be joining us. And it sounds like you'll be joining us as what would be your if you don't have a name, it's fine. But
We are the Reclaimers.
Marble, you're going to be the +1 to this, and you're good with that.
Do I get finder's fee?
He looks towards the rest of the party.
You know what? Gaius is gonna do it because he overheard the conversation before.
Yeah.
Like he asked for you to hold your hand to him, like points at your hand.
Okay.
I put a platinum in your hand.
Oh, very nice. Oh, thank you. Very, very sweet.
You feel a tap on your shoulder.
Oh, hello.
As you turn around, you see Wark tapping you with his beak, and he's holding a platinum in his hand.
Oh, what a sweet bird. Very nice. Very nice.
Bark.
I like this bird. I will not kill this bird.
Listen, guys, I'll put
Mark?
down 2 plat if this is a competition.
These
No,
are
it's
my
don't-
birds.
Bro, it's
Make
not.
it competition.
Yes, charity is
It's
always a
healthy to
competition.
Yeah.
You know what they say? The best charity is always anonymous.
compete.
I can't explain to you in details about why my particular experience on this road is very important, but I will give you some advice. We ourselves do not manage anything with the caravan. However, I do tend to act as acting leader given my experience on the road. This isn't going to be a nice little funny field trip. This is going to probably involve some fighting and potentially, God's forbid, someone dying. Let's hope that's not the case.
Not if we can help it.
In terms of the amount you're paid, it is up to the person who has hired you specifically. So I believe Miss Marble was hired by Jody, who is, I don't know what the hell she is, but she wants to go south. And so we're going to help her do that.
Jody was the name?
Yeah, Jody.
Jody.
Also, real quick, how are we spelling Mirko?
Mirko. Mirko.
Damn it.
Yeah, I put a U.
So close.
I had Merco, and then I was like,
I
feel
also-
like that's
yeah.
not correct.
I had Merko.
So we have
And
Mirko and we have
Mirko.
Marco.
Yeah.
Polo. Yeah, say braid.
Rolo.
Each group will defend their own carriage, but as a group, we defend the caravan if it comes down to it. Making sense?
So far, yeah.
We may need to split up the group and act as a sort of larger mercenary company to deal with problems on the road, which there can be quite a few. So as long as you're able to handle yourself in a fight and it comes down to it, understand my orders, I'd appreciate that to keep us all alive and safe. I may come by and request extra assistance in matters pertaining to the safety of the caravan as a whole. And I would ask you kindly, while there is no formal agreement, that you perhaps heed my orders, so that way everyone can make it out alive.
Well, that's fair. One thing I wanted to ask, what exactly are we up against?
We're talking goblins and ogres, and you watch as he pulls out the map, and he is going to show you the map. You've already seen it.
Oh,
Yeah, but still, come on. Let's have our
He's got
fun.
all excited, and it turns out
Right.
it's stuff he already has a map of.
At least we're not anywhere near that Merida Tarlo place.
Are we near the costly but reliable source of dragon bones enough to make a second dragon bone golem, perhaps?
No.
Curses. Good try, though. Good try.
As Mirko pulls up the map, you actually compare it to your own map, and you guys are going to be coming down right over here.
Yeah.
So I'm pinging it right now on the map.
On the
okay.
far east side.
We're far east. Okay.
Oh.
It's where Little John and the East Side boys live.
Ah, ski.
We've got about 5 to 6 different goblin and ogre clans to worry about on our road south. Our first problem is going to be the Bridge of Blood and Arrows, which he points to the bridge on the map.
Fucking cool.
Puts the name there. The Bridge of Blood and Arrows tends to be occupied by a sort of outer reaching party from the Greygors. They reside in the mountains nearby, and they always have stations there to intercept any idiot who tries to go out in a single person caravan. You'd be shocked by how many idiots think the road is safer than they think. So they're there to intercept them. Usually what they do is they set up on the bridge. We have a group clear that out while the rest protect the caravans behind, because a common practice is that they'll call up a ambush party behind the caravan to try and kill people behind. So,
I'm guessing they're not interested in taking tolls.
oh God, no. The only toll they want to take is your life. These things are gutters and looters. That's all they care about.
Not worth considering.
No. The real thing I'm afraid of right now is the sky. There's 2 sky-based goblin clans that have taken to the air to try and siege on us. Whether or not that happens remains to be seen, but there's 2 in particular I'm greatly concerned with. The first is in the far, far mountains to the west. Is the Crimson Lady, which we've able to determine at this point is some sort of red dragon. She likes to gift her children to goblin soldiers who show potential, and they use the fire of the dragons to cut off like pathways and try and ambush us as well. If they don't try and swoop down and kill us, the Spire Riders will also try and kill us as well. They're closer to the destination, and they ride on giant bats specifically. They like to drop alchemist fire from their bats as well. The other thing we got is, I don't see them too often. There's another ogre clan that's kind of far to the east off the road. Never really run into them. Occasionally we get 1 or 2 ogres trying to jump us, but most of the time we just pepper them down and they don't really last that long. The ones that I think I'm the most concerned with as a man not exactly well trained in the art is the ogre wife Weird Ozma. She's got spellcasters, like ogres that cast magic, and that's pretty rough, honestly. They are unpredictable, incredibly hard to deal with, given that they're, ogres, but also somewhat intelligent. Their ambushes are impossible to decipher given their use of magic. So having a wizard's good. It's quite helpful. But given the fact that we don't know where they'll lay a trap, detect magic's not particularly useful in this sense because it only lasts for a little bit, but I digress. Our goal, and you watch as he kind of runs his fingers down. My best piece of advice is the 2 most dangerous points on the road are the bridge here and this space right here, because that's in the middle of at least 2, an ogre clan and a goblin clan. So, while we're on those tracks, it's good to keep your head on a swivel and be a little bit more uptight. Our destination is the southern town right here called Cliffside. It's a Valarian town that mostly consists of Volar, people from Volar. It's a big trading hub for them. You can either get hired coming back up, or you can stay there if you got business there. But yeah, that's basically what we're looking at right now on a sort of basic level. Once we get on the road, we'll get a better idea. If we can spot any scouting parties or anything like that, we'll kind of know what we're up against. But for the most part, the biggest concern right now is keeping our heads on a swivel for a setup behind ambush and going through the bridge of blood and arrows. So, making sense?
So far,
Well, I can promise you I keep my eyes open pretty much all the time, so...
The tricky part is sleeping on the road. Where thankfully the meditators, the wood elves, they tend to set a perimeter of meditating elves But there have been instances where the elves were ambushed and killed. So while they do keep a watch, it's wise to have at least a couple people as well on the sort of patrol around the caravan itself to spot any incursions. So whether or not you got folk who can do that, that's up to you. We can always assess once we know who's traveling with us.
What question for you, Merkel, then?
Of course.
Since we actually have adversaries in the sky, do you want... I can stay in the sky for a long period of time. Would you want me up there to keep an eyes on the sky?
How long can you stay up there for?
As long as you need me to. And I pat Hemsworth.
Could be useful. The problem is if you're up there by yourself, I'm worried about you getting dogged and killed, because that can happen. Think of it like we're a herd of bison, right? And the goblins are wolves. They're going to pick off anyone who's not close enough, so you just want to keep your wits about you. The other thing,
we all
too...
know what bison are?
Yeah, you guys know what bison are. They're like
I think you know what bison are.
I lived in a forest all my life. What the fuck are you
Now,
people
buffalo
talking about?
might not, but bison for
bison.
sure.
The thought that I had is that if they don't expect it, we might be able to get the jump on them.
My other concern, though, is if you're up in the air, you could get spotted, and that could also give away our position as well. It's a perfect balance, you see.
That's fair enough.
Good thing to have in the back pocket. I appreciate you telling me about that, though. That is good.
You need someone to go toe-to-toe with one of the larger combatants. That's my job.
I'd appreciate that, but this is not a place to be a lone wolf. Seen too many idiots with swords get Gallaghered by a club. Too much for my liking. So just try and stick together as a group if you can. You all seem to be capable fighters, have a variety of good skills. Plus, you got Marble here as well, who can probably help you out quite a bit. So, yeah. Again, as we're journeying, you can ask me any questions you like as long as I'm not busy. I should introduce my men. I'm Mirko myself. I'm known as... where's his name?
Also, I can't believe Gallagher exists in this
I know.
continuity.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm known as...
This one's to you, Leo Gallagher Jr.
I'm known as Mirko, Vanguard of the Death Road. Is the title has been generously given to me. But you could just call me Mirko. The tall fellow over there, he points towards the Goliath. That's Stalt. He's been with me for a while. He's learning here to fight. The tiefling's name is Swindle. Don't let the name confuse you. He's actually a very honest, upstart gentleman. And Swindle kind of gives a little nod of appreciation. He's our scout.
Where's my wallet?
He's, to be honest with you, he's the only guy I trust to go off from the caravan and do some looking around as it is right now, okay?
I'm sorry, who is this?
Swindle.
The
Yeah.
purple teeth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The purple
he's
tiefling.
I was
the
gonna say he's not a
not-guys.
dark elf, Mark. Come on.
And then last not least, we have our lookout. His name's Wings, and he points towards the 3 Kreen right now, who kind of gives like a little wave. A little shy wave.
Wave back.
Big summer blowout.
So
Like I
Monty,
said-
based on your description, I'm sorry, I really just gotta ask. Damselfly?
Dragonfly.
All right.
Eat the
That's the-
mosquitoes.
Thus being the lookout, because the eyes on dragonflies are insane, so...
Yo.
Bajillion eyes.
I've got cool eyes too.
Yeah, but yours aren't like honeycombs.
Yeah. Because why would I split
He
my
knows what he's
vision?
polymorphing into next.
Yeah, I know, right? And dragonfly. So that's on the list. I've got that.
Dragonfly scan.
We're not leaving till tomorrow, so whatever preparations you need to make, there's no real place to buy and sell items here, I'm afraid. But at the very least, you should talk to your employer, Jody, just to see what she would prefer for defense. Additionally, I mean, you guys have enough people. You have at least 6, which is good. Generally, with caravan work, we don't allow anyone under the number of 4 to travel and defend a caravan, just because you need to cover every side of the caravan. So, with you having 6, just keep that in mind. You will want at least 4 people on each point of the caravan at all times, and then whatever else Jody might request of you. But
Quick question. Is food and water going to be prepared, or is that on us?
we do cookouts, but you're gonna have to bring your own food. I mean, that's kind of expected. Unless your employer provides it, which, sometimes they do, but most of the time you usually have to prepare your own. Sometimes we hunt game on the road, if it's, within, not too far out. We've caught a few hogs that way, a few deer that have kind of passed by, and most of the time we share that. But we don't go off the road hunting because you're more likely to run into a goblin trap than something to eat. To be honest with you.
Milo flips the spatula in his hand.
I'm ready.
Challenge accepted.
I have another question, if you don't mind my asking.
No, go for it. I like your curious mind. It shows good potential.
He kind of glances over at Milo and then back to Mirko. A couple of us are pretty good healers. Can we assist with those who are injured?
Oh, you'll see. You'll probably need you, yeah. You don't need to ask, son. You'll need to do it. Trust me.
I mean, before we head out.
They should be handled. I think they're gonna stay here and rest. One of them got scorched by what looked to be some sort of trap that was like a fire trap set on the road, probably by the ogre wife Weird Ozma. The bite wound was from a giant bat rider specifically, so they just need some rest.
Cool.
They'll be fine.
Okay.
I'd save your healing for the road, son. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, but all I have to do is long rest and then I'm fine.
That's assuming you get to long rest.
Oh no!
Besides, it sounds like right now those two individuals are under the care of the meditators, and I wouldn't want to shuffle in on their turf on that. They seem to have it well and done. Darren Alder Crown is, I trust him. He's very good.
I'm assuming that name means nothing to us.
No, you've never fucking heard that name.
Okay.
Marble, take him to Jody. Let her meet him and see if she even approves, because I don't know what she's curating and looking for, so probably best to see if she's even down to have them. But if she's asked for my assessment, I think you're good. I think you're in good hands here. Honestly, I think you're going to be the safest caravan on the road.
Okay. Maybe she'll pay us extra. Okay, all of you, come with me.
Time to follow the cat.
Thank you for the information.
Welcome to the caravan. Hope none of us die. Be nice meeting you. Be nice continuing to know you.
Yeah.
Guy's like, all my best friends are dead.
Yeah. We're leaving. Oh man, we're not unpacking that right now.
As you guys make your way, leaving the Deathwalkers camp, you make your way over to what appears to be a single, carriage. Not like a carriage, but like a caravan, somewhere you can go inside of. It's a big wooden carriage on wheels with two oxen pulling the front. And as you guys approach Marble, you know this to be Jody's home, I guess, on wheels. And as you guys approach, that is where we're going to take our break.
Hey,
Go.
let's
Time
go.
to refill on
We
beverage.
did it!
Everybody,
Use the
stretch your
restroom. We'll be
waters,
right
drink
back.
your legs. And welcome into the Bosco halftime show, which,
And
by
hello,
the way,
hello, Dawn. Welcome to the
Yes.
Unexpectables.
Yeah.
Dawn, are you going anywhere? Do you need to take a break, use the restroom?
I'm okay.
Okay, then before I start reading off bits and subs, since you didn't get a chance to do it at the start, would you like to tell everyone what they might have known you from or how you got involved in all this?
Oh, sure. So how I got involved in the first place is we played a game at KitsuneCon. It was a one-shot. It was me, Connor, Mark, and Bosco.
And it's actually up on our YouTube right now.
Yeah, it was super fun. And oh gosh, I think we went until 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
It was
we went pretty late.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, I was so intimidated because Samantha Bayard, who voices Karlak, was watching our game.
In the
and I was
front
like,
row.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
really
pretty
cool.
surreal.
She's such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
But yeah. What you guys might know me for is I'm a voice actor and also a VTuber. I play Aegis in Persona 3 Reload, Kale from Dragon Ball Super, Yukong from Honkai Star Rail, and Shez from Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, and Nabbit from Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And a bunch of other stuff. You guys got internet.
Lots
you know
of
what to do.
IMDb is your friend.
Yeah.
But yes, Karlak was at KitsuneCon, and yes, they were. And that's where we did Battle of the Bards, which Heartsy just threw up while we were at Detour because we didn't have an Unexpectables episode. So if you want to be like, where is Marble from? That episode is posted and edited. You could see Connor, Mark, and Dawn all doing the crazy stuff with me DMing. I guess this is a hashtag blame Bosco I will accept.
Hashtag blame Bosco.
Yes. But yeah, no, Dawn's awesome. I'm glad that she gets to actually play with the rest of us because she's been getting into D&D more and more, and now she's totally into it.
The great return.
Yep.
Someone in the chat said Jermaine from Foamy the Squirrel. No!
Oh my god.
It's a different Dawn Bennett, I promise.
What a callback.
That's the one. That's the one thing they've done, and it ruins your life.
What a
know.
reference.
Yeah, so basically that came out when I was in 4th grade. We happen to have the same name, and I think they must have gotten word of it, like with my career, growing. Now they just credit her as Dawn B. So I'm like,
Nice.
I'm sorry, other Dawn Bennett, you're older than me. You were here first, but.
One day, it's in like it shocks me how many people are like, "Are you from this like obscure thing that no one knows about?" And I'm like, "No, I'm from Persona 3. I'm freaking in Mario. What are you talking about?"
It has been happening ever since I even started. So like 13 years, Bosco. It's been happening for 13
I'm
years.
so
at
sorry.
least.
It's
okay.
it's not your fault. It's gonna be
Everything is
okay.
suffering.
It's good God. Oh my goodness gracious.
But yeah, no, I'm happy to be on the show. I'm so excited. I'm nervous as hell.
Why?
Why? You've
been
played
here
with more
before.
of us than you haven't.
I have, but I'm still just like, I feel like improv is such a huge part of D&D, and y'all are so freaking good at it. And I'm just like,
I would argue
Listen.
that you have out-improved all of us this session, so...
Correct.
No.
Yes.
Well,
Correct. I would
appreciate
agree.
that. I appreciate that, and thank you.
Also, people
Yeah.
love your Russian accent.
Thank you. Babushka.
Babushka.
Just a little bubbles.
Just means grandma.
I can't believe that,
Babushka.
by the way, in her blaming of people who put her in this predicament, I cannot believe that Marble forgot about Keldon.
No. She didn't forget.
No,
She chose to separate
She chose to
herself from
exclude
him.
him. Yeah, 100%.
No, Marble won't blame Keldon too much because Marble threw lots of bread.
Oh, Dawn, they found out they figured out you're in Ruby, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
I'm back.
a Ruby.
Dawn's been in a lot of
Ruby.
things.
Dawn's been in a ton of stuff.
Ruby.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
y'all
think.
joke about me and my website. Go look at Dawn's resume.
I think,
like, good
Dawn, you
grief.
may have killed me once or twice.
Man, that's the dream right there.
Wait, when? Which?
I'm trying to remember.
Cause like,
It's been a lot. You've been in a lot.
oh, thank
She's all over the place.
Oh, I haven't looked at your IMDb in a while. 334 previous credits.
Yeah.
you.
Uh-huh. She's got like triple all of us.
Thanks for
God
making it easy,
damn.
Dawn.
I'm sorry, you didn't have to look.
God.
I do. 'Cause my memory's bad, and I don't remember what we were in together.
Yeah, I
No,
would say
that's-
play the if Dawn's in something, take a drink game, but you would lose a liver.
You'd be dead. Yeah.
Yeah, you would definitely
No.
die. Alcohol poisoning is real. Don't do it.
Mark, have you seen that Anime News Network has a feature where you can like compare
Oh,
two
that's
actors'
right.
credits, and then you
I
can see
forgot
what all
about
they've been
that.
in together.
Is it Anime News Network or is it?
Anime News Network does that.
Oh, where is it?
Hey,
Really
somebody knows
nifty.
Epithet Array. Somebody knows your Zora.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Zora. I
Howdy.
taught Bosco how to do a southern accent.
Okay, taught is different than tweaked. All right.
No,
It's not
you
like I
didn't
couldn't
know
do
how
it.
to do it before she taught you.
No, I did. All right. What? Listen. Why do I bring you people on the show if it's just gonna be more of the
Whoa,
same?
whoa! You people?
Yeah, what do you mean by
I know what I
that?
said. You know what I mean.
Also, Don, how do I? Where is it?
It's in a weird spot. The format of the website's kind of funky, but let me see if I can find it.
I feel really bad because
you-
Is
I like
fucking
this
Buttons
music,
in
by
here?
the way.
Buttons, why are you here?
yeah, this is the Industrious Ferret. This is our certified banger interim music.
I love it. Oh gosh.
Yeah, there's a few folks in the chat who are also I was like, oh wait a minute, I recognize you from a few indies I played, and I'm like, oh that's awesome.
Oh,
Like Freedom Planet.
Freedom Planet.
that was my first video game role ever.
That's it was so
Isn't
long
that-
ago.
That's
Wow.
so rad.
Thank you.
I
Also,
can't believe how old we are, Dawn.
no, I'm 32.
I know you're a baby.
Baby. I love saying it, especially on Throwback Thursday. I'm always like, hey guys, what year did this game come out? Ha, I was 4.
I'm sure Bill loves that.
Yeah, it's great. It's really
Absolutely.
good when she's like, oh yeah. It's really great when we go back into like the Genesis days. She's like, oh yeah, I wasn't even thought of yet.
God.
Also, Mark, I sent you what the text is supposed to look like in the chat.
What? That okay, but where is that?
Oh, you go onto one person's page.
Oh wait, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
And then you click it, and then you have to go to someone else's page, and then you click the button again.
Oh my lord. Okay, wait.
It's so useful.
Hey,
Although I
somebody
think
figured
I
out Freedom
saw
Planet now.
one.
I love.
We
the
were
chat is
definitely
slowly
an
realizing your
actors-songs connection.
resume.
Wait, what happened?
We were
The chat is
definitely an
slowly realizing
actors-songs
your resume.
connection together.
Oh, that's true.
Oh
Also-
yeah, you definitely killed me in Attack on Titan
I'm sorry.
and Black Clover.
You were in Black Clover?
No, I don't think I killed you, because Sister Lily doesn't kill anybody.
So you say.
Well, as far as I know, I didn't kill anybody. I don't know what happened.
You
I played
might-
Bosco's sister
That is true.
in Pokemon Twilight Wings.
And Pokemon
Twilight Wings.
Twilight Wings is specificity is key.
Because it's on the YouTubes.
It's true. It is on the YouTube. You can go watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, we were
Oh, I
the
just
ones
noticed
within
some-
together. I forgot about that.
What? Which way? Wait, what? What?
The ones within?
Yeah.
I totally forgot when you were Derek's sister.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! I'm just sitting here. I'm like, wait a minute. What else have I heard? I'm like, there's a couple of web series I'm looking at. I'm like, oh my god, that's right. That's crazy. Yeah.
The chat is already giving you sympathy for having to be my sibling in anything. This
I'm
is,
giving
man.
you sympathy for being in his house right now because that's.
I'm in the
Oh, I
booth
did that
and it's
recently.
sweaty in here.
Whoa, what?
You can
In
open
the
the door. We're on break.
Oh, that's true.
And we're
what
about to
I
be
missed-
off break. Also, sorry I haven't called out a lot of bits and subs. I wanted Dawn to have an opportunity to introduce herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. I'm
I'll
sorry.
let Connor do it all at the end.
Did you kill me in slime?
I don't think so. No,
I'm in that one.
Spoiler
I was
alert,
additional
I
voicing.
died.
Whoa! Hey! Whoa!
It was like episode 8.
no.
So are we not getting to the bits right now?
I haven't, no.
Do it.
You can. I'll shut up.
I could go back and try to figure out where the hell everything is, because all I can do is scroll up. I did see, I think it was Bull Honkinator. I think they dropped 10,000 bits saying charity's always a competition. So thank you for that. I did see that one.
Thank you.
I think that was you.
Jeez.
I apologize if it wasn't, but I did see it. It just poofed on me. Yes, they're froze from Fairy Tale. Oh my God, they're going over your whole IMDb.
That's how this works. Don't you know?
Oh, I love it. I remember when this happened. It was weird. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right, where am I? I guess we'll just start here. Zen Little, thank you for the 100 bits. How could Marvel forget her best friend, Kevin? Yes! Yes, it returns! Kevin, it is. Rosie, thank you for the 40 bits. Dawn, were you in Land of Bogs?
Yeah, I'm the second voice of Boggo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There you go. Issue.
Also,
I'm
I did the
scrolling.
counting. Don, we've been in 40 things together.
Hey, let's go.
Whoa.
So
Dawn,
I'm
I just did
officially
the math.
better
I
than
think we've been in 4 things together.
Yeah, I'm a better friend to you than Bosco. Confirmed.
That is never up for debate.
Yeah, me and Guys are sitting here. We got the Unexpectables.
Yo, that's true. You guys would be unexpected
Wow.
together.
Everyone
Bond
came up to
friends.
see
Hey,
you.
Bosco.
Huh?
I'm a voice actor, I swear.
Yes,
You
you are,
are.
my dude.
You are my dude.
We had a whole panel about it, Gaijin.
We sure did. I'm glad that and Econ 101 was a huge success. Cheshire Joker, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Wait, she plays Kale? She does.
Correct.
Scrolling down. Draconian 9, thank you for the tier 1 sub. All
Kale-
praise the
Kale
dawn.
from what?
Hashtag praise the dawn.
DBZ.
Oh,
Oh,
Randor with the
Dragon
one.
Ball.
Don
Also,
got
sorry.
Super
Randor with the-
Saiyan.
I'm gonna need some
Huh?
time because I'm making cheesy naan bread and it's taking.
Oh,
longer.
we're reading out bits and
Cheesy
stuff. Don't worry about
non-bread.
it.
You
Yeah,
should
you're
good
making
on
it.
that. Now I'm
This
getting
is
yummer.
amazing right now.
You should
More
make
Randor,
actual
thank you.
bread, Monty.
One day
Not
I'll get it out.
non-bread.
More the Randor, thank you for the 100 bits. Welcome, Don.
Yay! Thank you.
Dawn,
Yes.
the final dawn.
Alistair the Bard, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Amateur Crest, thank you for the 10 bits. Title suggestion: The Cat Came Back. Alternatively, losing our marbles or
Wait.
marbles.
The cat
What,
returns.
Yeah, the cat returns.
The cat
Cat
returns.
returns.
Cat
Cute.
returns is good. Good job, Gaijin.
That's great.
I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. Dawn played everyone's favorite lesbian Saiyan.
I thought it was gonna go to cowboy.
It could, honestly, either one could work.
Both are.
Dawn plays a
correct.
lot of lesbians. I guess what they're saying, Dawn, is you're a really good lesbian.
You typecast as lesbian.
Yeah,
Got
there
him.
we go. We'll
I
work on the
wonder
hair,
why.
but you're doing great. Pokey in my pocket, thank you for the 4 bits. Just giving some support. Shave and a haircut, or save and a haircut, sorry. Thank you for the bits. Episode title, Hello Kitty.
That's also good.
Oh,
that's
that's
also
really good,
good.
too.
I kind of really like that.
As Sanrio puts a sniper dot on our forehead,
Yeah,
you would now
right.
take the shot.
Take him out.
Trademark, motherfucker.
Killer Chansey, thank you for the 10 bits. Episode title, Catastrophe in the works.
Don, you should send me a picture of what your VTuber looks like too. I never saw that.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you should do that. It looks like death.
Okay.
Okay, first of all,
Huh.
she looks like death.
It looks like death. No, the VTuber does.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, it looks like death. The model, it is a model.
Chat for you.
I got your back, Don.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Me, better friend than Ed Bosco. I have your back.
you.
Again, why are you
better
setting the bar so
friend.
low? Be like better friend than Gaijin, and you actually have a competition.
Flex.
I would never say.
Exactly, because you understand the limits of your friendship, and they do not exceed the Goomba. Killer Chansey, thank you for the 10 bits. Also, she gave people depression in episode 8 of Reincarnated as a Slime. Thanks for that.
We were just
I
talking
did.
about that. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
It wasn't her fault.
It wasn't. She did nothing wrong.
Uh-huh. Mikam Hachi, thank you for the 10 bits. 2 ideas for episode titles, Death Road to Canada or A Marble Not for Gargling. It took me every fiber of my being not to bring a marble gargler. So, I don't know if you know
Don,
this, Don,
welcome
but
to the
Monty,
bits.
so Don, Monty used to gargle marbles
I
as
did
a
not
child.
used to gargle. I
and
swallowed
so-
a marble by accident as a child.
Oh no.
And then asked,
Right.
and then
She used
asked,
to put them in her mouth.
and then asked if she
Hold
would,
them there.
if she would still be loved as a marble gargler, and we all had a good chuckle.
So she's the marble gargler.
Monty
Oh,
is
geez.
very
Oh my
good.
God.
Whoa,
is
that
very
looks
definitely-
really good.
That looks really good, Don.
That's my baby.
Beautiful.
A lot on it.
All right,
I was gonna
new-
say,
yeah. Bro, new
Yeah,
art
it's a
challenge
full-on
accepted.
model.
dude.
Oh, Zito's
Don, we
gonna
should-
draw you now. That's what's gonna happen. So.
Aww.
Don, let me show you my VTuber. I meant to show you.
Yes.
Or is she? Hold on.
See?
Oh, I guess I'll show my horrible child too.
That's all.
You know what? You know what? While we're here,
I don't have
Are we
a
all showing off our
VTuber.
VTubers?
we are.
You should
Nice.
probably hire me for that, Mark.
I'm that weirdo who still puts himself on camera.
Oh, so cool.
Yep.
I only have a chibi model right now, but I'm hoping
I'm
to get
just
a
gonna
full
say
model
this,
soon.
Monty, and I mean this with all due respect. Your VTuber either needs to be in Kingdom Hearts or Monster Hunter. One of the
Yeah.
Kingdom
Why
Hearts.
not both?
Monster Heart.
two. Kingdom Monster Hearts.
Monster Hearts. I love the
Monster Hearts.
outfits.
Man, if you
The
want to talk about
artist
the
killed
dichotomy
it
of
with the
self,
outfit.
look at Gaijin's. Look at this. Look at the cute, and then look at the.
So
The question is, which one's
Oh,
Agreed.
I love these.
Yeah.
Aw.
Gaijin's the best orc, not panda you could ever ask for.
which? That
Tanuki.
is a Tanuki.
It was Tanuki. I got it. I
Close
got
enough.
there.
I've
Tanuki, I
been-
got there. I
I've been
literally
rolling-
needed zero help. Shut the fuck up.
I've been rolling more
Do better.
greenskin as of late, but the Tanuki shall never leave,
The
or the Ganuki as I call him.
Ganuki, I love
oh my
it.
God.
Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. Episode title: Hello Kitty Death Road Adventure.
Oh, I just saw the possum.
Yeah.
That's
Toothpick.
That's Zito.
Oh my god.
It's really funny.
I love them.
By the way, Zito, how many people came up and were like, "Oh my god, Toothpick"?
Someone, the Anime Detour, someone brought a rebound plush for me to sign. I almost melted in my
Damn,
chair.
I remember that. That
so
shit was great.
cool. Your boy exists.
However, there were a couple of people who actually recognized me for Toothpick too, and I'm like, you're all from Monkey Wrench, aren't you? Yeah. All right, let's get in here. Come on.
Oh, you mean Scratch?
No. They remember Toothpick because they know my other stuff too. They know about.
Oh, gotcha.
Wait. What about Monkey Wrench?
Oh, I'm Scratch.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
Scratch.
T, how you doing? $99. Panasonic Blu-ray. By the way, chat, Josh just put out a Jawbone plush, and you get to hear Scratch return. So
I saw that. It was so good.
I'm so pissed off that we have another freaking singer in here because Zito can sing, and Monty can sing, and Gaijin can probably sing. I know Connor can sing, Dawn can sing. I'm just like, I'm over here with Mark like, hey man, this sucks.
Well, what do you mean you're over here with Mark? Fuck off.
I know.
Yeah, Monty.
Can also sing.
Monty, my favorite bit about that was that they went, "We need you to be off script for Scratch." So I went for my 1960s like sci-fi announcer voice, milk absorption.
Bosco, you've literally released more than one song.
Yeah, but that auto-tune's a hell of a drug.
It doesn't matter. You have more
Dawn was in the
downloads than
booth.
my
She knows how awful it was
22-year
before the
music
auto-tune.
career combined. So shut
Dawn
up.
was the director on one of my songs. She understands how bad it was.
Doesn't matter. You still sung. Professional.
See,
you
that's the
sing,
laugh
Dawn?
of someone who suffered with me.
I'm just
Don, do you
tough.
sing?
I do.
Dawn
nice.
sings.
Oh,
singing.
did you guys know that Dawn has perfect pitch?
You fucking asshole. I do, but you fucking asshole.
You know what though, Dawn?
Yeah.
Don't feel bad because I do too, and everybody is always like, "Oh, prove it," and I'm like, "That's not. You don't. It's not. It
That's
doesn't
why
work
it's so
like that."
funny for you to have a character that's like,
Look,
I don't
all-
want to be a
all I
singer. I'm
have-
like, oh, you mean you don't want to be yourself? Got it.
Look,
Someone's
all
like,
I
"Oh, you
have,
have perfect pitch. Sing an A," and I'm like, "That's not how this works."
No, but it does. She just did it. That's it. But you have to be specific. Dawn, sing an A4.
It's the same
Sing a
note.
B3.
Yeah, I literally already sang.
B3.
oh my
it's like a
god, I'm
fucking
back in high
robot.
school again. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's a freaking robot.
For me,
Wait,
it's I
don't-
have perfect pitch, but it's not learned per note. It's just I can if you play a note, I can find the note.
Dawn,
anything.
give me a C minor scale.
Oh,
Ew.
a C minor scale. Da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da.
Amazing.
She even autocorrects.
Magnificent.
Fucking real. Here's how insanely good Dawn is. I will send
Aw,
Dawn like, hey,
sweet.
here's this song. No, legitimately. I send Dawn a song. I'm like, hey, I didn't get any sheet music for this. Could you help me just kind of figure out what all they're singing? She's like, oh, just give me a minute. And
I
then
got
like
you,
an
fam.
hour later, she's typed up the full sheet music just listening to it.
Crazy.
Like it was
I
nothing.
I did. It was at your house.
Yes,
that's,
I
oh, man.
remember.
that's how musicians work, Bosco.
Musicians
No,
who can
but-
do like sheet music and like change like the pitch of sheet music, they're wizards to me because I tried learning that shit
Dawn
and
is
I
a
wanted
wizard.
to fucking die.
Well, so thankfully, like, at least changing the pitch isn't, like, it's not difficult nowadays just because we have the technology
Tools.
for it.
Yeah.
But
fair
yeah, that's
enough.
all I did was I downloaded Finale, which, is Finale still a thing anymore? I think they discontinued.
I think
But-
it's
Get
rid of it.
Yeah, I think so. But I downloaded it at Bosco's house and just did it there.
It was insane.
right.
It was like watching literal magic.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, go. Oh,
Wait, hold on. What's going on?
What happened?
message for you, sir.
Not to completely shift the entire conversation over and not to extend the break any longer than it needs to be, but I did want to read something out. So you'll remember a number of months ago, I asked a bunch of people to help my sister financially. She was going through some pretty heavy legal and familial stuff, and I asked a bunch of people to send money so she could afford a lawyer. And it's been a number of months, and she sent me something to read to you all.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's have it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Dear friends, I am writing this letter with a heart overflowing with gratitude. Though many of you have never met me, your kindness and generosity have had a profound effect on my life. When I found myself in the midst of a difficult and painful divorce, facing mounting legal fees while trying to care for my child as a single parent, you all stepped in. You didn't have to. You could have looked the other way, but instead you came together as a community to help someone in need, simply because they're the sister of someone you know and care about. That kind of selfless compassion is rare, it's powerful, and it's touched me more deeply than any words could truly express. Because of your support, I was able to hire a high-quality attorney who fought for my son when we needed it the most, and I am so deeply grateful and relieved to share that in October of last year, I was awarded full custody of my son.
Let's go!
Let's fucking go!
Fuck yeah!
This was
Hell
not
yeah.
just a legal victory, it was a lifeline. Gaining custody was essential to keeping him safe from an unhealthy and dangerous environment. I truly could not have done this without all of your generosity. Your donations didn't just help with the legal fees, they helped protect a child, secure his well-being, and give us both a fresh start. Your donations have helped lift a tremendous weight off of my shoulders, but more than that, your support reminded me that I am not alone. That there is goodness in the world. People who show up for others not out of obligation, but out of love and shared humanity. Thank you for being that kind of person, that kind of people. Thank you for supporting me, seeing me, and walking beside me during one of the most challenging chapters of my life. I will never forget you, and I will carry your kindness with me as a source of strength and hope. With deepest gratitude, Kendall.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Fuck
So,
yeah,
I love
dude.
a happy
Thanks,
ending.
guys.
No, thank you, Connor.
It's okay, man. Oh, thank you, chat.
Good job,
You
chat.
got,
Good job,
I've
chat.
said it before and I'll say it again. This is probably the most incredible community I've ever been privileged to be a part of. Like, you guys are unreal. Like, we just, all we have to say is, hey, somebody needs help, and all of you just go, okay, and where, who, how. So thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to all the YouTube listeners and the podcast people who are going to hear this. That's man, I needed that. It's been we're in some trying times, and that is just such a nice reminder of what we can be when we all come together. That's awesome, dude.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you,
Thank you
Kendall,
all so
for
much.
your words.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the letter.
Sharing an update with us too.
Man, that's
Oh.
awesome.
Oh, are you guys ready to jump
Anyway,
back
so
into
D&D.
it?
Hey, and now for something completely different.
Yeah, right.
All right, you guys
Fuck
ready to jump
yeah.
back into it? I finished eating. We're good to go. It was kind of an extended break, but you know we wanted to talk about dogs,
all
so it's all
good.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go meet Jody. I hope it's Jody
Yeah.
Foster. Do we have another surprise guest that's Jodie Foster? That would be amazing.
That is
That'd be
just
incredible.
Crazy.
it's just Jodie Foster in this game world.
just Jodie Foster
Yeah.
as Jodie Foster.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't switch back over to the slideshow page during the break. Oh,
No,
whatever.
you're good.
It's fine.
Now everyone's gonna know Jodie Foster's here.
Just keep adding more and more people in.
Oh my God.
It's just an
Monty, remember how you
guest
said you never wanted to
episode.
go above 6? Well, here's 13.
Oh, tee funny. Woohoo.
Tee funny,
I've been
no.
in a 12-person game. I wanted to die. It's good. Anyway.
Mark and I
All
were like
right.
in an 11-person game, and we had fun.
Oh,
Because we didn't DM it.
It's true, we didn't damn it.
true.
True rewards have never been spoken.
All right. So, as you guys, just want to confirm that everyone's here. Dawn, you were here.
Yes.
Connor, you're here.
Yeah.
Bosco, you're here.
Uh-huh.
Gaijin, you're here.
Yeah.
Mark, you're here.
We are here.
Zito, you're here. All right, cool. We're good to go. Alrighty. So, as you guys approach the large, like, caravan carriage, it has rounded windows set into the side of it. The roof is painted a very delightful red color. there are 2 oxen currently chewing on grass, kind of tied off elsewhere. There's a little semblance of a campfire cooking spot, which Marble, you've been eating at temporarily. And as you approach the door, you notice some carvings in the caravan itself, and the door and the woodwork. Anyone who wants to can roll me a religion check.
Oh,
Sure, why not?
I can't wait to fail.
This will be funny. Let me do it.
Yeah. All right, Dawn, time to practice.
Marble, you already know this, so you're not going to roll. Oh, wow.
I got a 19 with Kai. Oh, boy.
With the 22 on the other side.
I know more than Milo about religion.
I'm actually going to fireball you. You will receive no toast ever.
No, it's because
No toast, only a
the
toasty
carvings are too
backside
high,
when I
you can't
roast
see
it with a
them.
fireball.
Milo,
are too high, you
you're,
can't see them.
you're too busy just appreciating the very quaint, adorable little cooking spot over a little campfire. Just something about it is like, it's not efficient, but it is delightful and charming. It's very much like a traveler's cook space.
Fair.
Escan, you're looking at the oxen, which are kind of looking at you. They seem
He
kind of
looks at
dopey,
me.
and I look at him. They look like very well-traveled beasts. Gaius, you're kind of looking at this caravan, just thinking about, like, how can we defend this? However, it is Otho and Kai that look on the carvings and notice a sort of familiar sight, which is that of a mask similar to Kier, who you had met in your travels. There seems to be some sort of carved iconography of masks kind of inlaid onto this caravan.
Can I further inspect them to see if any of the masks look familiar?
As you look at them, they don't appear familiar. However, just the way that they, present themselves with the kind of the line in the middle, the look to them, it does remind you of Kier quite a bit. However, you hear footsteps approach as the door opens up, and what could only be described as a 60-year-old woman, human woman, with, like, how do I describe her? Her hair is tied up into a tight bun. She's wearing an apron on her front. She looked like a mother who escaped, is the best way to describe it. Like a babushka mom who is, like, free range now. Yeah.
Free range babushka.
free-range
Got
mother.
it.
Is that the title of the episode?
Grain-fed babushka.
That's definitely a ska band. Write that one down.
She's got, like, the strong, like, we can do it kind of arms, like thick arms. She, like, very, like, traveler's clothes of a dress. She looks like an Oregon Trail character is the best way to describe it.
Good.
But that she survived the dysentery.
And as she opens up the door, she sees you, Marble, and the rest. She goes, "Oh, Marble, you're back!" And are these our new guards? And you watch as she kicks a little button inside of her carriage, and, like, a little set of steps, like, folds out, and she walks down to join you.
Hello, Jody. I have
Hello.
returned.
Oh, look at them! So strong and strapping, and handsome to boot.
Camera pans over. We're all disheveled, covered in mud.
There's like flies around us.
Oh, we are
Wet hair.
We are a Ren and Stimpy painting right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
She does not seem to care in the slightest. She goes, "Let me get a look at you. Oh, you're so handsome." She goes up to you, Otho, kind of shakes your shoulders, and is like, "Mwah," and she gives you a little kiss on the cheek.
Oh, I see.
And so tall. And she looks at you, Escan, and she kind of pinches your cheek as well a little bit. Foreign. And then she walks over to you, Kai, and goes, and kind of licks her fingers and kind of cleans your hair a little bit and goes, "A little bit messy."
I can't shield.
She walks over to you guys and goes, "Oh, and strapping and strong." And she walks over to you, Milo, and looks down and goes, "And quite bright."
Oh, I feel like Adam in the Power Rangers movie. Everyone got such a nice compliment, and I got foreign.
I'm a fraud.
my god.
I take it you're going down the death road, aren't you? Isn't it such a garish name? How exciting.
Yeah, we're the guards that you were looking for.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, I suppose I should speak of payment. I know you're not just here for the fun, exciting adventure, but I should probably pay you. As it is right now, I am paying Marble 2 gold a day on the road. Is that okay for all of you?
Is that 2 gold per
that's fine.
person or 2 gold for the whole group?
2 gold per person.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's good.
Aye, sounds all right.
Oh, excellent. I cannot wait to get to Cliffside. The wine there is to die for, I've heard. And the scenery is unlike anywhere else, apparently.
Have you ever seen a cat with, like, light reflecting out of their pupils?
Yeah. I have 2 cats, yes.
Both those activation phrases.
don't say.
Wine.
Oh, you do have 2 cats, I see.
Yes, they brew some sort of unique, like, grain wine there, made out of some foreign ivy-like plant. It apparently is, like, honestly one of the main exports out of there, and I just have to try it. I mean, I'm only so, only on this earth for so long, so I have to try everything I catch that catches my ear. But of course, there's a giant, dangerous road filled with goblins and ogres on the way there. But I'm sure it's something you can't handle, right?
Well,
Money,
We all look to each other.
yeah.
Money, I want to do a weird thing.
Go for it.
I want to size up this woman to see if she's hiding some kind of crazy power level.
Okay. Go ahead
Pull
and
out
roll
the
an
scanner.
insight check.
What does the scanner say about her?
Listen. I've met some
Babushka.
I've met some dynamite old people that can handle their own. Oh, that's an 11.
11.
Power status, grandma.
She also rolled an 11. What are you trying to gauge in particular? Like if she's a fighter or
I want to look to see if like she's maybe seen combat like scars, like if she's a bit stronger looking than most 60-year-old women, things like that.
Not at your caliber by any means. You do notice around her neck is a holy symbol, specifically one of some sort of mask. With your earlier religion checks, Kai and Otho, as you see that symbol around her neck, that is the symbol of Lai's End, the god of beginnings and ends, and travelers, wanderers, and adventurers specifically.
Ooh.
She doesn't look like she'll die if you cough on her. She doesn't look very strong, but she doesn't look like the average commoner. Based on how she carries herself, she could probably protect her, but you wouldn't want to send her against a goblin 1v1. She would probably lose.
Yeah.
All right, but what
Yeah.
about 1v2?
I was just curious if it's like if she seems like the kind of individual that would freak out and run or something like that, or if she's seen some things in her time.
She seems bold. Like the fact she's like, "Oh, the Death Road, funny name." It's like it doesn't seem like, "Oh, I'm an idiot," and I don't know. It's just like, well, that's what it is, I guess, and we're just gonna deal with it when we have to. Like it's very much that energy. It's kind of like an old person who gives 2 shits. It's just like, I don't care. I'm gonna go because I want to. You know what I mean? Like that sort of stubbornness.
Yeah.
But in like a positive way.
Cool.
Nice.
I hope you don't mind risking your life for an old woman trying to get some nice wine.
Well, I mean, we had to head that way anyway, so might as well help somebody, right?
Of course,
Yes,
of course.
Truth be told, we are only using the caravan as a means of safe travel with a group. Our
Aren't
true
you
goal is
honest? She kind of waves her hand at you. You are going to Volar. Are you there for the wine too? You seem like a wise, finely dressed gentleman. Very, very nice. A little too young for me, but very well dressed.
Volar. I am flattered, ma'am.
Is that just her being like
She's being
funny
nice.
hoo-hoo grandma?
She's being
or-
like grandma, like, oh, you're so
Okay.
handsome, like that sort of
Okay.
vibe, yeah.
Here's
She's
some
not
hard
actively
Okay, this is gonna be a
flirting,
problem.
Oh, you're so handsome. Here's a hard candy. You can't eat it.
You said we were traveling with a with. Never mind, I
Kai's gonna
ruined the
kind of
joke.
slide over to Otho. Yes, brother, are you going there for the wine?
I've been known to dabble from time to time,
Oh,
though that is
dabbles,
not our
he says.
our main goal is business, unfortunately.
Oh, well, isn't that boring? You're young. You should explore the world. Kind of follow your whims. It's very rewarding.
Yes, find
I've
a
learned.
nice girl. Take her out for a nice glass of wine, Otho.
Well, I don't know about that.
He
She
rolls
kind of
his
looks
eyes.
at you as you say that. There's actually a bit of like scorn in that sentence as well.
Oh, good. There's history here.
You've done it again, Kai.
I like how I tried to be funny, and it was like, how dare you trigger my tragic backstory?
I demand satisfaction, Club.
Once again, hit by
I
his
cannot
foot and mouth
win.
syndrome.
That's why I don't try to fucking be nice or talk or anything. I'm just gonna. Where's my mute button? I think it's right there. Oh yeah, I'll be back.
We're in the same house. I can go bop him. Ed?
So, in terms of us protecting you, is there anything in particular we need to know?
I would say keep the oxen safe. If they die out on us, it's going to be very tricky. I can pull the carriage with one oxen, but having two is quite nice. So if you can keep them safe, I'd appreciate that greatly.
If you can keep most of my belongings in the back, I could get double as carry.
Oh yeah, sure. I have an umbrella holder. We can put those weapons. Come on in. And she opens up the door.
Knock knock. Open up
Is
the
it
door.
like
Granny's here.
Go inside.
As you enter inside, Gaius, have you seen Howl's Moving Castle?
Yeah, I was
Yes!
just gonna
Yes.
ask.
Do you remember Howl's bedroom?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's hanging chimes, foreign goods, silks and curtains, things that you've just from all over Alton. Go ahead and roll for me just a general like history check. It's
Oh boy.
Just Gaius?
just Gaius, because Gaius is going in.
I believe in you guys.
No, 8.
8 is okay. You don't know specifically where a lot of the stuff is from. However, looking around, like your head is on a swivel, like you're walking through a little bit. There's a bed in the back, which is clearly her bed, that is like covered in like sequin curtains. There are little baubles of different figures and things like that, wood sculptures, pots and pans from like all various places. You're not able to place specifically where these things are from. However, this woman looks like she's traveled all over Alton. Like she has been to a lot of places for sure. And she pulls out what looks to be a beautifully woven, like probably like as you look at it, Gaius, it looks like something that Otho would own, or like one of the rich people in Martorella would own, and she's just using it to throw like all sorts of walking sticks and like things into. And she goes, "You can put your weapons in there."
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, if need be, I may as well keep them on. But good to know all this for later.
Of
We
course,
might be
of
at
course.
this for a while.
I can also, she walks over to a shelf and she like unlatches it. This also turns into a bed, and she like brings it down, and sure enough, it folds out into like a secondary bed.
The club
So if anyone's-
is real.
If anyone's got a tummy ache or isn't feeling good or their feet sore, they can lie down in here for a bit.
tubby ache.
I love it here.
Get
Tubby.
the old ginger ale and a Tums.
Dude, don't you say that someone
No,
bought
man,
me a 24-pack.
You just got to drink some Robitussin, and that'll fix it.
Yummers.
I'm still upset about the sponge, dude. I'm still upset.
The sponge.
The sponge didn't go over as well.
No, my order got canceled, and now it's $50 for sponge, and I don't know if I can justify
no.
$50 for sponge.
Oh my
Canadian,
god,
it's like
$50?
it's like $32 American, but it's still a lot for sponge. But you
I
know.
think I'm out of the loop because this just sounds like a fake object that you're
I
saying.
know. I
It's
was
not.
like, what are we
It's
talking
It's
about
real.
here?
It's
It is
real.
What is sponge? Like
Sponge.
a
It's a Mexican. Sorry, we're segueing right now. I'm sorry, we have to. It's a Mexican snack food that Bracky told us about. And there's the Spanish name, but the English name is sponge, and it has the most ridiculous packaging. I'm posting it in general right now.
Wait,
like
what?
that's the
It's,
packaging.
Bimbo.
It's made by Bimbo, yes.
think like 4 small like snowballs, like the
Oh!
Hostess snowballs,
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
with a little bit of like strawberry puree squirted in the middle.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick. All right.
Hey, Bosco, I might get sponge delivered to the house.
Oh my god, we're gonna have sponge?
Maybe.
Apparently,
Sponge
it's okay. Is the words I've heard is all right.
man.
I've also heard it is
Anyway.
Has to
okay.
try it, even if it's only okay.
I know. Anyway, thank you for this TED Talk.
Best I can do
Um,
is get it on Monday, April 28th for $17.20.
Jody, the knick-knack cluttercore queen, she kind of presents you. She goes, "And if you want to cook, there's a little stove here. I prefer cooking outside. It's just a bit more fun. You get to be around other people. And like, I also have this." And she pulls out like a little, like it looks like a tiny guitar. It's like a little ukulele. I got this. And oh yes, I bought. And she pulls out some bullseye lanterns. She goes, I bought some extra lanterns for the journey. So if it gets dark and we're still traveling, you guys can have little lanterns. Isn't that cute?
And then if we have to peep the horrors, pulls out a drawer. We have this.
I guess Milo's just gonna tuck his light spell or daylight spell back in his pocket.
Oh.
Yeah, she has
literally glow in the dark.
all kinds of stuff in here.
That's adorable.
Yeah, she's got a lot of like little knickknacks, but she's also got a lot of like supplies specifically. Like you walk in here, guys, and it looks like a general goods store, but all packed into a tiny little caravan. It's crazy.
Just start hearing the Malomart theme in the background. And then the cursed gibberish guy in the background. Who the fuck is that?
Oh my god. Oh.
Alrighty, I guess I'll head back out. Oh, before I turn, I ask her, since she looks like very like worldly. Guys like stops and turns. So you've been to Volar before, yeah?
Oh no, this is my first time.
Oh.
I heard about it at a tavern. They had this bottle. It was empty. And I was like, what's that bottle? And the man was like, oh, this is Volar wine. It comes from the far southeast, from a very mysterious place. And that immediately just piqued my interest. And, you know, seeing new horizons is just part of my life now. So I just felt like I had to go, you know?
If I met you years prior to this meeting, I had a feeling we might have had a little bit of a kinship, you and I.
Well, why can't we have a kinship now?
I own a country
got
now.
You own a country. Do I have kings escorting me?
It's a
We are mere stewards at the moment. We work for the queen.
Oh. Well, as long as you're on the road, I'm your queen now, she says, like proudly sticking up her chin.
Oh.
Oh, how
Very well, Your
delightful.
Highness.
Guided by stewards of a country. Oh my goodness, I could have never 21 years ago. My goodness.
How many years?
21 years ago.
You fucking piece of shit.
It's just thunder in the background.
Don't ever say that number.
You must be starving, and you look so wet, you poor things. Let me get you some towels, and I can set on a pot, and we can have some dinner, and then we can discuss the travels tomorrow. How's that sound?
Hi.
Sure.
It's lovely.
All right. You watch as she like goes outside in the back part of her you actually notice now in the back of her caravan is like a giant tarp, and as she lifts it up, Milo, every pot and pan known to man is there. Like from the tiniest little dinky little saucepan to a giant cauldron. She's got a bunch of stuff in the back.
I'm gonna cook so much food.
I am so fucking ready.
She unlatches what looks to be like it's just a giant pan. And she lays it out, and she, you know, if you want to help her, you can, but she is the queen. She is gonna cook. Which she makes what's it called? Emmental cheese? You ever had Emmental cheese? It's like a creamy cheese stew with potatoes and vegetables. She throws some shrimp in there too. And there's bread, like thick sliced bread, toasted. She has this little contraption that she places like coals underneath, and it like toasts the bread. And then she puts cheese on top, which melts the cheese on top to like a crusty, like almost pizza consistency. And it's amazing. It's to die for.
I love the shrimp.
Shrimp.
You have
She puts shrimp in there too. She actually
I was
has
about to say, I don't have
yeah.
any. I don't have shrimp.
It's good. It's like a kind of chowdery like taste to it, but it's like a very stew consistency is the best way to put it. And as you guys kind of sit down and eat, the sun begins to set with the day's travel ahead of you. Would you guys like to do any more discussion, or would you guys like to get some sleep and head out to the next day?
I'm going to I'm going to remind spellcasters, maybe as a spellcaster, we should definitely have things in order.
Yes, I've already been preparing on the side. Like we're gonna have a long
Okay.
rest. So, especially
do you-
basically as
Do you copy down the alarm spell for your?
if you will give me the time to do that, I was
Yeah, you have
instructed to.
plenty of time.
I will.
As
Let
you-
me write off that.
As you go to like start doing that, Jody is like, "Oh no, honey, give me a second." And you watch as she walks inside, and it seems like she comes out with like some sort of like piece of wood, but it folds out into a table for you, and she just puts it in front of you, so you have a table to work with.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Yes,
it.
of course, of course, of course.
Trying to get this in
Telling
order.
you, easiest job ever.
Well, it's not going to be easy if the half-orc has anything to say about it. That Mirko says that we are really in for some trouble, but hopefully we'll be properly protected.
And well fed.
I'll see to that. I don't have all the rations to spare, but if you are starving, I can't just let anyone go hungry.
You have
Doesn't feel right.
cheese.
I do.
This is all I care about. And monies.
I got a whole wheel of Emmental cheese I got from a man after a bit of a deal. She kind of winks at that.
See, I thought she was going to say she had the whole wheel of money.
I have that too after divorcing my husband.
Ooh! Do tell!
We can't let this woman die on the road.
No,
We can't.
She's
Oh
on
my
her
God.
victory
Spicy.
lap right now.
I
Yep.
was married to a man. He was a baron. All the way to the west. He was a land baron, the worst type of baron, in my opinion. I married him when I was a foolish 18-year-old girl, and we had 3 children. By the time I was 40, all those children had grown up and left. And my husband, she rolls her eyes so hard they could fly out into space. I asked my husband, what could I do? Could I not help with the estate? Could I not be given some sort of job? And he was like, no, you will remain here and you are my wife. And then I started having dreams after this happened, about 21 years ago. I had a dream. I was walking on a path. And just as I was about to crest the hill, I'd wake up from my dream, not knowing what was on the other side. And these kept happening over and over and over again. And I went to see my doctor. I went to see the local man of the cloth, and none of them could parse what was wrong with me until I realized that those dreams of me never seeing past the horizon, that was me. I learned about a new god who had just come into the world. I knew that they were calling to me, and so I divorced my husband, took half of what I felt I was earned, bought this lovely carriage, and I've been traveling the road ever since.
Wait, you? Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but you divorced your husband over a dream?
Yes, because I wasn't allowed to have any of my own, you see.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
He was not a very nice man. When we had our children, he was nice, but I lost my purpose, and he had no interest in me finding a new one. So I had to find one myself. I couldn't rely on someone else to determine my destiny. That wasn't fair, now was it?
No.
I think this is valid.
Hey man, sometimes people are just brutes.
He wasn't a brute. He was honestly very easy. I could shove him into a locker if I wanted to. I don't know how it was I allowed him to step all over me when I was younger. Ever since then, I've realized my own strength, and she kind of flexes, and there's a little bit of meat on them bones.
Aw.
He was always wanting to sit in his armchair, smoking his pipes and reading his books. Not me. No. I had a whole world before me. He read adventures in between the pages, and I wanted to live them and not be stuck somewhere else. I needed a new beginning, and I found it through the god Lies End.
Oh.
You're a
I
man
mean,
of the
whatever
cloth, Milo.
helps you get out there.
Oi.
You would understand, of course, when the gods call you to greater things. Who are you to deny them?
Milo is just gonna, like, if he could accordion smash his face into his shoulders, he would be doing that right now.
Turtle his neck in.
I could safely say, Mom, that I know what it's like to be called to a higher purpose.
I don't know if I was called to a higher purpose, but I was certainly being nudged in the right direction. I think about that old lout, no doubt sitting in his fancy house with all his books. If that's how he wants to live his life, so be it, but that's not a life for me. I've met all kinds of people on my adventures. I've seen all kinds of places, witnessed all kinds of horrors and mysteries. I myself am no adventurer, but only wish when I was younger I picked up a sword instead of, well, I digress. Making up for lost time. Cheers to that. And she lifts up a little tin cup full of a drink.
Here's to meeting many more people and seeing many new things.
And here's to drinking some fascinating sounding wine,
Here's to money.
Here's to money. Here's to safety on the road. And here's to adventure.
Here's Gaius like trails off and like just actually starts thinking for a hot second. He doesn't respond. He just drinks his cup and looks down. It's like his eyes are like wide-eyed a little bit.
Here's
deep contemplation.
Yeah, no, he has a lot to contemplate on at the moment.
The family bomb.
As you guys drink and eat well, she doesn't have enough. She has just enough space for one person, which is probably going to be you, Marble. You're probably, girls' carriage. Sorry, boys.
That's fair.
Dang.
Actually, Isken, if possible, would like to try and find these druids that have been mentioned.
It looks like they're sleeping for the night. They're kind of working, so probably better to talk to them on the road, is my advice.
Gotcha.
All right. Anything else before you guys go to bed? I know you're preparing your spells and everything for tomorrow, so.
I will get a short rest on my fists.
All right. Good.
I'll fight myself to sleep.
Oh yeah.
I will.
Oh, go ahead.
I will just say really quick, Monty. As soon as dawn breaks, let me distribute sun toast before we
Dawn,
get
don't break.
crack-a-lackin'.
No, wait,
Yeah,
what
Dawn,
happened
let
to
him know when you
What,
break.
broke Dawn?
Don't break, Dawn.
None of you
Break?
get toast except Dawn.
Hey, jack shit!
Except
You hear that?
Dawn
Marble
and
doesn't get
Zito.
toast. Only Dawn
Thank
gets
you.
toast.
Oh, why don't I get toast?
No, see, you do. You and Zito get toast. No one else does.
Oh, good.
Guy's just gonna give it to himself.
Oh,
I am actually.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yep. That figures.
But that. Oh. Wait. Toast? I'm confused.
I'll explain tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Magic.
Actually, Marble, I had a question.
Duh.
So, how does someone go from doctor school to being all the way out here?
Yeah. It's good money. And eventually I'd like to settle down and open my own clinic. But I just have too much to pay and not enough patience.
If you left the place in which you had to pay, would that not mean you could just keep all the money for yourself?
Incorrect.
Gaius doesn't know that.
No.
Money collectors tend to be rather aggressive.
Oh,
The
That
No.
is one of the immutable forces of the universe.
so is an axe.
you see, who knows? Maybe you all can be guards against collectors.
I mean, you did say not enough patience. What if there was a place that had a lot of patience?
What are you suggesting?
He kind of looks at the rest of the group.
I mean, I think I catch what you're putting down. Like, let's say that there was like a new upstart area that didn't have a lot of doctors, and maybe there were a lot of people that needed a doctor, and you're a doctor. We have a place.
And I would be the only doctor.
For now.
Well,
What do you mean for now?
Don't know about
exactly
that.
the
For now.
only
Because when you
but-
can't just have one doctor. That'd be like the lines would be awful.
The town doctor.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah, I
fine.
mean,
The rest
She's a
can be
friend of your
nurses.
face.
are
She's
you
a friend of
really
your face, then
negotiating? We're
I'll
trying to help you.
The only
Well?
the only stipulation is: do you have any problems with ogres or nice skeleton people?
not really. Just wolves. No wolves.
I don't
That's
think
all.
we have a wolf
many
problem.
of those.
Yeah, I don't think we have
I don't,
wolves.
I don't, I don't think
Guys.
we have wolves.
You have something else that you just got as guards.
Oh, we got wolves as guards, right? Of course.
Oh,
Oh,
We did?
yeah.
No.
yeah, but you know,
halberdiers
it's fine.
They're not.
It'll be fine.
and
Not wolves.
Delvarian.
They're
That's
not
fine.
wolves.
Well,
Yeah, they're not technically wolves.
I make exception for these not wolves
Well,
if they all be my guards.
once this
Or
is
at
all
least
over,
some.
and if once this is all over, and should you find yourself in Eason Vale, we will have to continue this conversation.
You know, I might be interested. We will put a pin in it, as the villagers say.
Holy shit, has a death flag gone up? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I like this arrangement. We should discuss it at a later time.
Cut to 3 episodes later.
Well,
Oh no!
so, Dawn, I just want you to know you're about to get Game of Thrones, so
Oh,
you're dead.
what?
Oh man.
Yeah,
What's
that
your
was a
favorite
death
color?
flag.
Red. No!
It's
Did
fine,
you
I'll
know my
bring you
middle
back.
name was Stark? What? No!
I want
All
dire
right.
wolf.
As you guys head to bed for the night, assumedly,
Mm.
you guys curl up and you get a long rest. And
Hooray.
for those who need it, you prepare your spells the next dawn. M. Bennett.
Hey!
Dawn of the final dawn.
Gaijin, real quick, it's +3,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. So, Marble, you will see Milo very, very early in the morning, just he's trying to cook, like hide cooking, because he knows if Jody catches wind, he's gonna get bopped on the noggin. But a very peculiar thing, he's holding slices of bread into the sky, and a very, very small pillar of light will just like flash it really, just like a quick flash right, and it's perfectly toasted.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Barbara, you're awake.
You make toast explode too?
Kind of, sort of. Here, try it.
Marble takes takes a big bite.
It's a little plain because it is wholly roasted. However, you feel very, very energized and vitalized as you gain 3 temporary HP.
Body of Warren.
Ooh.
The body of Warren.
Body of Warren.
Oh, and guys, here, I got one for you too.
And also with you.
God damn it.
And I will
God,
take
the
them for
Catholic in
myself.
me right now.
This is
Yeah,
my
that's
blood
so
slathered on
triggered.
butter.
Listen, I have to prove I'm a Catholic as well.
May the force be with you and also with you.
Oh,
Whose
trigger.
No one will
body
know the
did we
struggle.
eat?
Don't worry, it's just a celestial lion.
Yeah, some celestial lion in space.
Yeah.
I am a cat!
Don't think about it. Just
You
eat
are what you eat!
it. You are what
I
you
am
eat.
cannibal!
It's okay. The lion
you're a
wants you to
cannibal.
partake. It's
Plus
given
2,
willingly.
Moscow.
You're a cat again. You're a cat again.
You know, good question. Would
Answer?
Is it sacrilegious to put cinnamon and sugar on this?
Oh, absolutely not. You can put whatever you want on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure, but when we talk
Toast.
about maybe making changes, he gets mad at us.
Gray slop for you for the rest of the trip.
Yeah, for real. Great slot for you. Oh, excuse me.
That's Oren, he's pissed.
Oh my gosh.
Smite that one.
You know what?
Hey.
Unradiates your toast.
Hey, Marble.
It becomes
bread.
unmicrowaved.
That?
Comes bread.
If you don't mind me asking, you have like a really interesting color eyes. What's with the different colors?
Ah! So, my parents are a little, interesting. So, my father.
The musicians, right?
Yeah, they're kind of proud of me, but I know they wanted me to be a musician instead. They're out traveling and doing their own music act elsewhere. But yeah, my father, your typical tabaxi. His name is Arctic. And then my mother is Rambo. And Rambo, when they first met, my father thought, oh, another snow leopard tabaxi, how cool! No, my mother is a human shifter.
Oh.
Slow turns to Otho.
And so, they gave me the weird, cool-looking eyes. Very scary, very intimidating. But also, some people think I got punched.
Oh.
No,
I happen to be a shifter myself, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Do it now.
Use your bonus action now!
Do it immediately. I demand a
Let me
bonus
blow
action.
my one-a-day ability and just...
No, but into what? What do you... What?
My lineage stems from tigers. My father... My father is also a shifter. It's quite the long story.
Man, you tall. You also big cat. Not fair. But cool.
It's like nya.
How dare you?
Oh
like
my
yeah?
god.
I fucking
Yeah.
Really?
dare
like,
you.
yeah.
Never
Why
again
did you
with
yeah.
ruin
tongues.
the moment?
Oh, see, now I believe you.
There you go, Zan.
It's like, yeah, what? Yeah, stop that.
Yeah, saying yeah.
Like nya. What? Yeah. Stop
Oh.
it.
While
This
they're
is your Cool Whip.
talking,
This is your Cool Whip moment.
while they're talking, Iskin's gonna be like looking really intently at her eyes and then at Otho's eyes. Are they like distinctly similar, or is it just sort of more along the lines of like, oh yeah, dark sclera colored irises, etc.?
It's not like the iris color is slightly different, obviously, but the one eye does look kind of somewhat similar to Otho's, but not, one-to-one, obviously.
So is the darker sclera like a shifter indicator?
It might just be because my particular lineage stems from large cats, and they tend to have darker sclera.
Oh, is that how it's pronounced? I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
I'm actually pretty
How
sure
have you been
it's
pronouncing
supposed to
it?
be pronounced with the K
Is it
sound.
sclera? Sclera? Listen, I did not study genetics. I studied splanknology.
Splank knowledge.
Splanknology?
That's a real thing.
Blank knowledge.
Is that gnomish?
Splanknology!
But why?
But-
How do you spell that in giant?
Good luck.
The study of organs, internal organs, genetics not so much. I went to BSU,
BSU?
Balder Splankology University.
Oh, for
Where's that?
God.
This is why I need nap.
Oh.
But yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm so I had to get it out. I've been waiting the whole session.
What? What is problem with BSU?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
I keep
I think
eye
it's
on
cool
you.
that you're a doctor and like set out on your own path and didn't let your parents tell you what you do. That's cool.
Thank you. I think it's cool too.
Yeah, you have a lot in common with
Uh-oh.
the rest of us, actually.
Oh? Like how?
Well, I also kind of ran away from home and pursued my own thing.
Oh, what is your dream?
Well, before we all met up, it was sort of, I don't know, it's kind of silly, but I wanted to map all of Alton. I mean, we have a lot of maps of all the different individual regions, but I don't really think anyone's made a map of the entire continent. Of course, that was before I realized there are other planes of existence.
Oh,
And they interact with ours, and sometimes it makes the maps, the land change. I'm still trying to figure all that out, but...
But think of it this way, Escan. If there are maps here, there are not maps there, and you have something to shoot for.
Wait,
good
that
point.
brings up an interesting question. Hey, Iskan.
Huh?
So I know this is going to sound weird, but like we just met Marble, and I feel like I already know all about her, but like, yeah, like we know why you ran away, but like you never talk about your family like at all. Is that intentional?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello,
Good.
Monty.
Hello.
okay,
Hello.
I'm back.
You're good.
We were just role playing.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
role-playing. girl.
I'm good to continue, so sorry.
If you want to answer, you can.
When you ask the question, you'll notice Iskan's been pretty relaxed since we got here. He, like, stiffens instantly when you ask that question.
As you ask the question, you hear someone shouting, the familiar voice of Mirko yelling, "Gather up! Caravan's moving! We're making formation! Get a move on! Move!"
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like this is going to have to wait.
I hope they're all alive. Stands up and moves forward.
Yeah.
As you guys gather, you help Jody hitch the oxen to the wagon. And you kind of leave the carriage. Seeing that carriage, by the way, move is the most nerve-wracking thing in the universe. It like rattles, it makes such loud noises. And as you pile up, you see the other 4 caravan members. You see, kind of in the forefront, a spice merchant who has bags of spices. You can just tell it's spice by getting close. Behind them, and much to your chagrin, Escan, appears to be a animal seller. They have turkeys and chickens, and what looks to be a herd of goats as well. Definitely meant to be sold.
Me and Gaius have decided we're no longer working for this caravan.
Yeah, right.
On second thought,
we
let
have
us not go to
differences of-
Cliffside. It's a silly place.
I'm looking for 5 gold now a day.
You notice that the individuals defending this particular caravan, who are currently running around trying to catch some escapees, appears to be a group of 4 Hearthland soldiers. Dressed up in the pretty familiar plate mail you've seen them in, more like just half plate. You see a group of individuals. All of them appear to be humans. One of them appears to be kind of like you, Kai. Looks to be a practitioner of magic with a staff and a spell book. And you see 2 human soldiers, and you see what appears to be a very large buff, kind of like you, Gaius, green dragonborn, who is currently holding 3 chickens in each hand at this time. Shouting at them, like just absolutely insulting them. You see a dwarf wearing kind of high-ranking regalia, looking to be some sort of like sergeant of some kind, and he's just like, "Catch those birds! I want to see you slay!" Like yelling at them, giving kind of drills. As you move past that, you see a elf individual, a wood elf, with their caravan, which is filled with leathers, animal leathers, both worked and raw. And you see that a group of 4 wood elves who you'd seen in a tent previously, you see 3 rather live-looking wood elves, all men, kind of making their positions, and their leader, a female wood elf with a staff, wearing druidic robes and a crown of branches. You guys are next as you take position with your caravan. Jody kind of talks with Mirko and kind of nods. It freaks you out a little bit, Ophod. There's no formality. There's no papers. There's no crossed X's or dotted I's. It's just get in the line and let's get ready to go. However, leading up the caboose is you see a small contingency of what looks to be 3 young dwarves. And you see them looking not too happy about the trip. Their carriage, however, is filled, and you can smell it, is filled with what looks like blacksmithing supplies, like a forge, iron, like just tons of metal, tons of tools, and tons of like tools to make stuff, basically.
Wait,
And
like it's actively burning?
No, like it's being moved. Like these are things
Okay,
that are going to be set up somewhere, basically.
I thought you meant like they were forging while we were traveling. I was like, that's
Oh, lordy.
insane.
No.
Holy
It
shit.
is definitely packed. The dwarves appear to be, for dwarf age, quite young. They look like journeymen, like journeyman apprentice type guys. And who you see flanking on either side could only be described as a Van Helsing power couple, is the best way to describe them.
Sick.
Oh.
You see
A werewolf, get him!
you see a man, older man, gray, like mustache and beard, with a wide brim, like Van Helsing hat, wearing leather armor. He's got a bow on his back, 2 short swords at his side, and you presume, based off of the fact they're both wearing wedding bands, his wife, who is wearing a scarlet red ruffled dress, but it looks like okay for travel, with like a sort of leather it's one of those jackets that goes up to the waist and it has like coattails coming down the back of the dress. Notably, she carries like a couple daggers at her side, and just her presence alone just flares with magic. And beside the 2 of them are 2 giant mastiff dogs that are panting and barking with excitement as the older gentleman is kind of like, sit, and the dogs kind of sit down and they kind of load up their weapons and seem to be ready to go.
Just because we've encountered some before, they're not vampires, right?
Roll an insight check.
Sure.
I would like
fuck
to
it,
do
why
that as
not?
well.
Yeah, please.
With advantage. God damn it,
27.
what the hell?
Wow.
22, not as good as Milo.
I'm also going to do that.
10.
I
10.
want to do that.
Go for it, Marvel.
Do it.
Let's
18,
do
I'll
it.
take that.
Marvel's first roll. Let's go.
Let's go, Marvel. Let's go.
Marble.
Hey. Okay.
Hey!
Marble, Kai, Escan, and Milo. This is a sad day for the vampire community. These guys are not vampires, but man, they would be really awesome vampires if they were.
Oh, real quick, Monty, for all intents and purposes, I would like to be on Hemsworth as we travel, just so I have the mobility.
Sure, you got
if
it.
and when we get jumped.
Really is the equivalent of riding a Segway on a hike. Love it.
Listen, I got short little legs, and it gives me a fly speed of 80 feet.
I just got my okay, guys. I don't know if you've watched the Venture Brothers, but you just gave me Milo now has giant Saint Cloud vibes.
I'm going to scout the air and drop a fireball on
Eat the
them.
pennies,
I'm going to
guys.
get on my magic carpet, quiz boy. Don't follow me.
Get me in here, quiz boy.
Eat the Electrum quiz boy.
Eat the Electrum, quiz boy.
Just eat the freaking pennies, Milo.
Mirko in the front kind of walks past you guys, and he kind of points and goes, 1 person for each point of the caravan, and like just gives that general advice. And as you guys kind of situate yourselves around, kind of in a protective formation around your caravan, Mirko moves all the way around to the back, and he lets out a sharp whistle, and he goes, "We're moving out!" And as the caravan begins to move, so too does your journey to the Death Road begin.
I love death.
You walk at a concerningly slow pace. Not like a snail's pace, but even with horses and oxen drawing wagons, you are walking. This journey appears to be a long and arduous one.
Are we able to walk and talk?
Absolutely, you can.
Assuming they're on the same side of the caravan, Kaya's going to attempt to get Iskan's attention again.
I'm
Iskan!
assuming Iskan would probably be in the back, since we were talking about being worried about being snuck up on, and he has arguably the greatest eyes in the known universe.
The perfect eyes.
All right.
I said arguably.
Alleged eyes.
Special eyes.
Alleged eyes.
Alleged eyes.
They're not actually.
It's like hungry eyes, but allegedly.
So when you call out to him and you look at him, he is very actively watching the rear, and he seems pretty focused on it.
Iskan. Iskan.
Huh?
Iskan, there's a bird!
What? Of course there's a bird. What?
Hi, I have your
yelling
attention now.
about?
I have your attention now.
Can I help you?
No, I guess I wanted to get an answer to my question that you got. Shut up, Zito. I did what I had to do, all right? Leave me alone.
Amazing.
Yep. I just wanted an answer to my question, if you didn't mind walking and talking, or if you can look and talk.
What question?
The whole running away thing. Not talking about the family thing.
I mean, I've talked about my family a lot.
Vaguely.
What do you want to know?
Would you ever go home? Like, assuming everything gets resolved and you don't get forced into a thing you don't want to be in.
I don't know.
And now why is that? See, this is what I mean, is it's like a very vague answer. You're like this mysterious blob. And now I'm kind of interested.
I'm not a blob.
No, but I mean, your story's like just this, it's everywhere.
I mean, it's just, it was a lot to leave, and the only real interaction I've had, apparently, in almost 2 years is a warning letter. Kind of get the idea they're not that interested in having me back.
Marble, as you're traveling, Jody leans over and he goes, "Boy, trouble."
I know. This
Goodness.
group is spicy.
Oh my, there's interpersonal events happening and family. Ooh, my goodness.
It's like boy dinner,
Are
but
you
social
really
problems.
having girls gossip in the fucking caravan? Really?
This is what we chose to protect.
Yeah, right.
This is
We
going to
can
be
let
a
it burn.
boring
I
trip
have
because we don't
Fireball.
have a bard, but I think this is going to be really interesting, honestly.
This feels essential to their development.
There's nothing that builds character more than a good travel, you know?
Women are just, we mature faster.
Yeah, well, we think we do.
All right, listen, you two.
Yeah, seriously, God.
What? You
What?
two are loud!
Oh, don't mind us just being little flies on the wall, you know?
No, that's fine. Anyway, Iskan.
I
Let's
to
say
imagine as you say
hypothetically.
anyway, E-scan, they both lean in again.
They think that will work.
Oh, it's not
I
going
cast
to.
silence.
That's stationary. We're constantly moving.
No, I put it on the damn wagon. Fuck it.
The wagon is moving.
Good.
So anyway,
Now we talk mentally.
Suddenly, Poilet's language is like, man, that would be so helpful right now.
damn.
Right? I'm learning. I'm trying so hard. Okay, look.
The only
I'm
thing I know
studying
is
so
Map
many things.
Lizard.
I just got the book. All right, one thing at a time. I'm not Otho. I don't know a million languages. God. So okay, hypothetically, all right. What is like your ideal outcome of the whole crazy girlfriend situation?
Oh, there's a girlfriend.
girl?
There's a girl. Oh.
Kai, I've kind of had a lot of other things to think about. I wasn't really. I mean, beyond leaving, I never really thought about it at all. I didn't think it would ever come back.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Well, we got a lot of steps to think about it. So how about this? How about you think about it, and then when you come up with an answer, you just go, "Hey, Kai, bird," and then I'll turn around, and then you'll have my attention.
He's a pushy one, isn't he?
He really is, yeah. But I mean, he's trying to be helpful, but like a smothering way. I kind of get it. I was like that with my second son. He had a lot of
I can hear you. I'm right.
Lovely weather, Marble. Isn't it nice?
Oh, very nice.
Oh, look at that, a skeleton. And she looks over, and sure enough, as you guys walk, you notice there is a skeleton with like 5 arrows in it, slumped over a rock.
Ooh,
Awesome.
Oh, that's
very fresh.
Oh.
Oof.
Can't you just ask me another question? Like, I don't know what my home is like, or.
Oh yeah, what's the
Anything
best
else?
food in your home?
The best food?
Yeah, like what do you normally eat?
Well, fish.
What kind of fish?
Whatever we can catch, really.
Okay, so a lot of sea fish. Okay, better than that land fish.
Well, I mean, it's not always ocean. It's, I mean, rivers, bogs, whatever.
Ooh, what is like the thing that you're most known for? Like, are you an arts and crafts kind of a culture? Or are you more of like a building things culture?
Arts and crafts.
You
A
know,
culture of arts and crafts.
culture of arts and crafts.
Yeah,
The
like, do you
scissors that
do,
cut
like,
funny
paintings?
shapes are sacred in our
We
town.
come to trade with you our finest piece, this macaroni art.
I will trade you the richest element ever to be found for your gold. Is that a blue baby? Is that a baby blue robin egg crayon? Yes.
Bet.
The
Jody?
ancient glue of Elmer.
Yes.
Jody, I can't tell if he's trying to be a good friend or if he is flirting.
I think, and just stay with me on this, he might be a moron. Which
Oh,
is the
yeah,
most,
now I see it.
is the most entertaining type of man, honestly.
Wow, Milo, who needs a comment section when we have this?
Damn, my
I'm just
charisma's like.
I'm
My
thinking-
charisma just went
I'm
to
thinking-
20 with this woman.
I'm thinking back to Ghibli. It's like, you're stupid. I like that in a man.
I mean, yeah, we make a lot of things. We're kind of a craftsmanship country. I guess if there's something we're mostly known for, it's bone craft and woodcraft.
Marble.
Oh,
He could be
so
a
you've done
tortured-
stuff like in Delvaria, how they make like the bone weapons. You've done that stuff too?
He could be a tortured
Not
artist.
exactly. There are some people
Tortured
make
artist.
shields. I guess that's kind of our main fighting style. Not really what
Can you
I
make
was interested
bone
in. though.
staves?
Probably.
For the record, guys, Milo is like he is in sentry mode right now. He is not even paying attention to the conversation.
That's fair.
As you
Glad
guys
one of us
are,
is paying
are
attention.
talking,
Yeah.
notably standing on the side of the road, just waiting for the caravan to go by, you see that 3 Kreen individual.
Mm.
And they kind of approach and they go, I am here to deliver orders on behalf of Mirko.
Hi, what have you?
We are continuing south. We are reaching the Gregor Mountains, and so he kind of points out, keep your eyes on the east.
I will do.
Most of them. Do you have a map?
Yes,
May I show you?
please.
Okay. And they walk over. And they place a finger on your map pointing here. We do not know where, but most of the Gregors live there. So if they are to attack us, it would be from that direction.
I guess we'll watch our
Would
eastern
you
flank.
would you suggest we switch to ranged weaponry while we walk?
That would be wise. The Gregor specifically use ranged bows and weapons of that type. They're master bow makers, from what I've heard from Mirko, so they will approach with catapults and arrows.
I am switching to my crossbow.
That is all. I gotta run now. And he watches the little 3 crew guy starts running. He starts shuffling as he tries to make his way back up to the front of the caravan.
Dude reminds me of the Mantis dude from the arcade cartoon, the NCS cartoon.
Oh.
As you guys continue with your eyes on the swivel, I'll use your passive perceptions for the sake of, judging checks.
Pasta
Just
perceptions?
because, passive perceptions.
For all the pasta that's going to be...
The pasta perception.
As you guys travel, you travel for 1, 2, 3 days.
Okay.
Unaccosted. However, the signs of goblin activity does appear as you travel. For those, Marble, you don't have to worry about it because you're getting food as part of your payment. Everyone else, either write off a ration or enjoy your slop.
Slop!
I'll take the slop. I got the slop.
Hit me with the slop. Yummers.
Honestly, I could feed probably far more than just us if people were actually like needing it.
Everyone
Oh yeah, it
else
creates like a
appears-
ton of food.
Everyone else appears to have their own food, which is nice. So they're pretty good. Jody does make a meal though. Like we'll say you're having your slop, but for the sake of the joy of the journey, Jody will cook for you, basically, or will, and it's very much like Milo, you like to kind of take over cooking. No, she is the cook. You are the sous chef. That is the arrangement now.
I am very aware of this dichotomy after being with mom.
She is
And
very much
Marjorie.
like your mother in that sense, where she is just
Yeah.
like, no, I like tutto fuori, get out, I'm cooking. Like, give me a second to do this.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But as you guys travel for 3 days, notably, Night Watch is taken over by the 2 dogs that belong to the people behind you. The 2 mastiffs run a perimeter, as well as the 4 wood elves, who each place themselves around the caravan. The caravan comes into a circle at night, obviously. Additionally, almost like tiki torches, they have these large torches, Mirko, and they set it out kind of around the caravan to give light, to help spot anything that could be attempting to sneak up on the caravan itself. No alarm bells were raised, though Mirko has mentioned this is the safest part of the journey. However, by the 4th day, you begin to see over the horizon the river up ahead, and you can see as well a large bridge. And while continuing, Mirko approaches and goes, I need you guys to draw a straw. And he holds up a fist with straws in them.
What's this for?
To determine what position you're going to take when we try and make our way through the bridge of blood and arrows.
Should
All
we
right,
do that
let's do
based
it.
on like some kind of strategy rather than just pulling random straws?
That's what the straws are for. Pull them.
How do we
For
do
strategy?
Just pull one.
Pull
Do
straw.
we roll dice for?
Nope, you just pull a straw in
Is
character.
this
Pull a straw.
one each
Ah.
or one for the group?
One for the group.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Pull a straw.
All right. As you pull a straw,
It's a big
Mirko
ass
looks
straw.
at it and goes, all right, here's the plan. You 2 are going to have to cut our way through. I think that works out great because you have aerial command, basically. There is 100% going to be ogres and goblins stationed at the Bridge of Blood and Arrows. They have ranged weapon superiority, so you're going to be the ones to tackle that. Our scouts have spotted an ambush party behind us. Fair distance away, but they are there. We're going to hold up to rear. You're going to have to break us away through, and we will follow through. Make sense?
Aye.
Got
so,
it.
Yeah, so the idea is just to disable and get through, not to actually stay and fight, right?
Yes.
Marco,
All
should we be worried about traps at all?
Yes, you should.
All right, so I've actually got an ability to sniff those out, so to speak. If you need to point me in any direction you might think there's a trap, let me know. I can sense them in 120 feet.
All right. Get ready here. I'll let you guys know once we get close enough. You're going to want to swap around. We'll take up and we'll protect Jody from here. The rest of you up at the front.
Oh, let's go.
All right.
Who was up at the front again? Which group?
Which was Mirko's group specifically.
Okay.
They're swapping. They're going rear because they're basically everyone else is a battle of time. They're going to have to hold off the ambushing party behind because considering the goblins are from that area, they're on a timer. And you guys have to break through the bridge itself to get the caravan through. Ooh. And as you approach the bridge, picking up speed with the caravan, you can see up ahead a contingent of ogres holding almost ogre-sized crossbows, goblins squawking and readying to positions. And as you guys get ready to charge and break through the bridge of blood and arrows, that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Yeah, I figured as much.
That makes sense. Monty, quick point of order, just for next session. Will you allow us to cast anything in preparation because we have this build-up time?
Okay. Absolutely, you can.
Okay, cool.
Mage armor.
Okay.
You were right in my mind.
One thing I need to ask, what kind of bridge does this make? Like wood, stone?
It's made of stone. You'll see the map next session.
Okay, so we can blow it up. Good.
Yep.
So we can we don't accidentally blow it up.
No, we'll blow it up.
Yes.
It just
Board
won't
the
ignite.
river instead.
I see. Blow up the bridge you need to cross and then trap everybody.
No. It's not flammable. That's the important part.
That is the important part, as long as it's not flammable.
And then Kai cast Shatter.
Exactly. Shatter and
more
fireball, like
staircases
twin spell
that
it.
way.
So next session, we're going to start off with the fight.
Hope you're ready, Dawn.
Yeah.
I'm so ready!
Get them
I'm
daggers
also
ready.
gonna follow you on Twitter.
Kill.
Or I'm on Twitch. Whoop.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
I should follow you on Twitch as well. Classic
Dawn-
VTuber. We
Actually,
should
why
collab.
don't we just start with
Dawn, I'm
Dawn
gonna
doing the
follow you
outro
via
so she can
phone
tell
number.
everybody where to follow her?
Oh, sure. Yeah, also, please post your links in general, guys, so I can follow you back.
Okay, you can follow me
yeah.
in.
What? Oh, sorry. Yeah. You can follow me on Twitter at Dawn M. Bennett VA. You can follow my VTuber at Dapperling, DAPPERLING. Same with Twitch, twitch.tv/Dawn M. Bennett VA. Instagram is the same. What else do I think those are like my main
TikTok?
3. Oh yeah, TikTok, same thing.
Is it Dapperling Darling?
No, it's just oh, which one are you looking at? Twitter?
Twitch.
Oh, Twitch. Twitch is still just Dawn M. Bennett VA.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think someone else has the name, and it's like they've been sitting on it for a while. So whoops.
Oh, there you are.
Yep,
Yeah.
got it.
Superb.
And Dawn, what are you going to be doing in the next week or so? What streams?
Oh, sorry. I'm doing Throwback Thursday with Bosco tomorrow.
You damn right you are.
I'm
What
so
are we playing,
sorry.
Dawn?
We're playing more Metal
Metter Gersherber. Metal Gersherber.
Metal Gear Solid 2. And then in addition, on my Dapperling VTuber Twitch, whatever, I've been playing a lot of Repo, and then I'm also playing Deltarune Chapter 2 soon to prep for 3 and 4 coming out.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh, I'm so excited for it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Well, welcome, Dawn. It's good to have you. It's been
Yeah.
a year. It's been 2 years in
Absolutely.
the making.
Yay!
Oh, thank
Yeah.
y'all. This is so cool.
And go watch Dawn in the one-off. That's posted on our YouTube channel. It's Battle of the Bards. You can see Connor, Mark, and Dawn
Get
play in that
secret
one-off.
marble lore.
Secret
Yeah.
marble lore.
Ooh.
You can see what she was talking about.
Learn her previous backstory.
Yeah, it's true. We'll keep the gravy train moving. We'll kick it on over to Gaijin Goomba. Hit him with the details.
You can find me at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba, no H. Also, you can find me on Blue Sky and Twitter. I refuse to call it X, at Gaijin Goomba with an H. A look for the dichotomy of Goomba and Orc. I am not sure what I'm going to be streaming this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming Saturday or not. It'll probably be early if I do. Zito keeps telling me all this stuff about this game about microwaves and holes and big shooty guns.
Play hole.
Big hole. And I'm all about
Play hole.
the big.
So I said play hole.
Oh, I will play hole. Fine, I'm gonna play hole. Just shut up. But yeah, I'm digging for some new boom shoot games because I just wrapped up Duke Nukem 3D. Yeah, I also need to play Bakiru at some point. It's by the original creators of Ganbare Goemon, and it's basically that, only even more on brand for me. New Orc video just dropped talking about War of the Beasts and how the beast ain't orky. I have gotten death threats. Thank you very much. And I'm currently working on a Witch Ninja for Nightbird from G1 Transformers. I have way too much to talk about with that stupid episode. It's going to be a 30-minute video. Oh, boy.
Woo.
Okay, that's me. I can't think of anything else.
All right. Well, then we're going to move this gravy train on down to Mark Allen Jr. Hit him with those details.
Ugh, this gravy. It's not free range. You can find me on Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr. here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming, where on Sunday I'll be doing my 3-hour music challenge stream, 3 p.m. Central. Yeah, I spin a genre wheel, whatever genre we get. We've got 3 hours to make a song in that genre. Of course, as I have said for many weeks, I'm inviting anyone who wants to participate to come and participate. Whether you have a full production studio or only your 5th grade recorder, whatever you want to do, if you want to participate, we'll take you. Just got to send me what you make in that 3 hours. I'll play it on stream. We'll all talk about it. It'll be fun. It'll be great. Also, if you missed it at the start of today's episode, I am happy to announce that I am a guest of honor at Anime Iowa this year. So, July 25th through 27th in Coralville, Iowa. Check it out. We've got a lot planned. They have a very full schedule for me, so I'm going to be doing stuff the whole weekend. Would love for y'all to come by and bother me, as some people have put it. Always happy to be bothered by Unexpectables fans. Bring your dices bags.
Bring your
and I'll
sacks.
maybe sign them. No, don't bring your sacks. That's specifically for Unexpectables moments. But if you bring your dices bags, I'll sign those. But that's it for me. I'm very busy. I'm sorry.
You know who else is really busy? Zito, doing all kinds of cool stuff, which he's going to tell you about right now.
Oh my god, I am. That's crazy. Hi, you can find me
Yeah,
over
do
at
it right now.
twitch.tv. I am. You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito, where I'm actually dangerously close to getting the last character I want to put out for Balcart before I get more auditions going. So Pack 3 auditions will be out probably by the end of this month. So if anyone wants to voice act little funny Blorbos in a racing game, I'll post it on Blue Sky. And probably elsewhere, but we'll see how that goes. Beyond that, you can catch me playing a fuck ton of indie games. I just picked up this game called Portal Fantasy, and there's a game called Picayune Dreams, which, as I've stated before at the beginning of the stream, you got your Ikaruga in my horror, like, Lisa-like Earthbound game. Beyond that, I have to pimp out my buddy Josh, who is working on Monkey Wrench. The creator of Monkey Wrench just put out their latest plush from Makeship, the Jawbone one. So if you guys know who Joel Vinesauce is, that was the character he played. And I got to do a voice for Scratch. I came back as Scratch to pimp out the plush. You can watch that here.
Hey.
Yep. You get to hear me say some heinous things, which everyone apparently really, really likes. So hell yeah. Like milk absorption.
Those two words together upset me.
I love it.
I don't know what
And
it
the,
is.
and the fact that I've been boned on.
All right.
Yep. The
You
more
are so
plushes
good
you
at
buy.
Scratch.
Oh, thank you. The more plushes you buy, the more funded episode 5 gets buffered on, and that's usually what the cost
Ooh.
of Jawbone is going to be going towards is episode 5 and maybe even towards episode 6 ? But I know 5 is going to be probably getting a little bit of a buffer on this, so please go help support it. I think. Wait, let me double check where they're at the moment. What are you at? I apologize. I'm holding up the line. I'm holding up the line. They are currently at
No, you're good, you're good.
183. If they get to 400, they get a bigger cut.
Nice.
I will post a link in chat, and that's me.
Nice. Well, that brings us to Montgomery Glue de Verre, the third Esquire. Hit him with those details.
Oh my goodness. You can catch me hopefully streaming if my computer stops crashing, because it crashed today. That's not good. But you can catch me streaming Dungeon of the Mad Mage tomorrow. This could be the group they just met with a Lich. That was fun. They also realized that they only have 3 more floors left of the entire campaign. So we're at the tail end of that adventure, and quite the adventure it's been. Then Friday, we have the Warring Triad in Final Fantasy XIV, and also we were doing a furry tier list and like a bunch of other random crazy crap. That stream has become just chaos incarnate. Saturday, I might do a pickup stream. I'll see how I feel. I might not, because I might be doing furniture stuff. I've been kind of spring cleaning quite a bit. Sunday's my day off. Don't talk to me. Monday, hopefully some Cold Rock over at Xanalis Grimm's channel. And Tuesday will be Vecna Eve of Ruin over at Connor's channel. And then in the evening, we're going to be having our next session of Keys from the Golden Vault, where everything is on fire and everyone is screaming. It's a great time. And then Wednesday, I'm here. Jazz hands.
Excellente. That brings it back around to me. You can find me at EdBoscoVA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco, where tomorrow, as Dawn said, Metal Gear Solid 2 continues. It's going to be crazy. Snake is unfortunately dead, so we have a lot to figure out. We just got to the big shell. If you've never played MGS2, come check it out. If you have, definitely come check it out. It's chaos. We love it. It's fun. And then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be in the Dallas area, Irving, Texas, for WeebCon. So come say hello. I would also love to sign your sack. So please bring it to me, and I will do that promptly. Also, I demand more babies to sign. If I don't get at least 2 babies, you're not like Detour. What can I say?
Great. Now he's addicted to it. Come on.
Yeah, now I'm
what you guys
well, I
did.
don't want to. Let's not say the word addicted.
He's a
I don't
baby
wanna-
signing fiend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
You're like
Monday
a
will be
weird, you're
hopefully
in
more-
between and Krampus, where you don't want to like give them presents and you don't want to like kidnap them. You just want to like sign them. Like
I just want to sign them.
This is getting weird.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'll stop.
I give them back all the time, as far as you know.
Everyone
Monday,
in
I will
Texas.
be doing Stalwart Souls, hopefully on Xanalis Grimm's channel, along with some Lost Judgment with Connor beforehand. Then on Tuesday, we will hopefully have some Vecna Eve of Ruin, and then we will transition directly into some Monster Hunter Wilds, which has been great. That Hunter rank is once again capped, so I will be having to uncap it at the start of that stream. So come join. It's been a lot of fun. It's the first time I've ever played it. And then I'll be back here for more Unexpectables to whoop some ass. And that's me. So I'm going to toss it over to good old Connor, a.k.a. Distortion Devil, to bring us home.
That's me.
That's you.
It is?
It's
That's
me.
you.
Yeah. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, Blue Sky at Distortion Devil. Stream schedule: stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Goodness. Today's basically the only day I don't stream. But yes. You can also find all my TTRPG-centric content over at youtube.com/Devils and Dice Rolls, patreon.com/Devils and Dice Rolls, where the ever-amazing Xanalis Grimm ran a fantastic Tiny Frontiers one-shot for myself and a couple of friends. And that is currently Patreon exclusive, but it is going up as soon as I finish editing it. All of my editing software was on my old PC, so I had to find some new stuff. But it is in production, I promise. That's about it. But yes, is that everybody? Everybody's got that now?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yerp.
If and that being the case, this episode was brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice!
That is correct. Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories, and if you head over to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables. Save 10% on your order. As well, check out our merch store. We've got fine, fantastic designs that can become all sorts of products with Spring. You just pick the design, and then you pick a product with that design on it, and then bada bing. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And we'll be having more designs at some point in the near future.
Did I tell you guys that I finally bought a piece of merch? I have
From
a
Die Hard
workout shirt.
Dice?
No, I have a
Yeah.
workout
Oh,
shirt.
from us. A
Yeah,
workout
from you
shirt.
guys. I bought it my first piece of Unexpectables merch.
Let's go.
Aw.
So here
Hell
we go.
yeah.
Yeah, I might debut it at WeebCon. We'll see.
Ooh.
There you go. And we also couldn't do this weekend. We got without bits and subs from viewers like you. And where do we leave off on that?
Killer Chansey with, I believe, 10 bits. Something about gargling marbles.
Oh,
I see. I'm
Yep.
hovering right at it, actually.
There you go.
Killer Chansey, thank you for the 10 bits. Marbles has to be eaten by a creature for the Gargling Marbles title.
I agree. Eat marbles. In-game, that is.
Oh my
Not your games. I'm going to stop.
Level 1 Eevee, thank you for the 20 bits. Tabaxi, I'm so excited to watch this on the weekend, and it's done. Loved Marble in the one-shot, so this is going to be good.
Boo.
They also play a snow leopard tabaxi in the Friday game, Don.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Don't celebrate.
sick.
They're a freak. You know.
Yeah,
They
they're
are a
kind of
freak. They are absolutely a freak.
they literally just cut off each other's toes. So it's like, yeah.
I am interested.
What?
I mean, you
Now I'm
said
really
marbles trigger
interested.
phrase.
Oh my god.
We've got from... wait. Oh. Dice Ruler, thank you for the 8 bits. You know the new Monster Hunter? I hunt down the Chemitress with no mercy. Then I remember why I hate that huge chicken. It bit my finger when I was 4, so now I remember why I hate that monster.
Oh. No, man, I
But
can't tell you how many
Chemitress
times
is
I've
so
beaten that
cool.
cock. I have beaten that fire cock at least 15 times, and I will continue to beat it on stream every Tuesday. Live.
There you go.
I love how everyone doesn't complain about that, but they complain about me showing Hall. This is crazy.
I'm just, yeah, but I beat that cock online, live, multiple times.
Connor, save us from
Continue.
the bit.
Please.
Did
It was
cool
limp
ass
when I was
hat
done
out
with
of
it.
I'm telling you, he's just one room
Pokey
away.
in my pocket. Yes, please. Kill Bosco.
You got it.
You
What?
got it.
Wait, no.
I'm
Hold
just
on.
gonna hear thumping in a few seconds.
Yeah, no, wait.
Continue.
Pokey in
No,
my
we're gonna-
pocket.
no,
Thank you for
don't
these.
get up.
Oh, he's like right there. I heard it might have been keys or something being chambered. I don't know.
Oh, that's
Pokey
me.
in my
That's-
pocket. I see. Oh, jiggly keys.
That's Monty turning the switch on the
No,
extermination.
guys,
button.
I have to. No, wait. This is the wrong stream. Hang on. No, they're actually in here. No, wait. This is no. I'm being. I'm being spun on. No.
Can we mute him? Is that a?
No.
It's like a.
Get another comment.
No.
I can't believe we're witnessing a murder.
No, we're not.
Have you
I don't
seen?
see it.
Have you seen that video of that woman picking up that rabbit in front of the other one, and it just fucking beats the shit out of her leg?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's what that sounded like.
God.
Pokey in my pocket. Thank you for the 6 bits. I'm too mentally bad right now to stay. I wish you could have given support as best I can. Love and laughter, always, friends. Well, hope you
Okay.
feel better, Pokey in my pocket. And thanks for stopping by. Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. Dawn, it lists you as additional voices in the Persona series. I need to know if you're the voice of my beloved son, Black Frost.
No. In the Persona series, in 3 Reload, I'm Aegis. I know Jack Frost is Sarah Williams. Is Black Frost also
Yeah.
Sarah Williams?
I'm not sure.
I don't
I'll have
know.
to ask her this
Sure.
Saturday on Gateway. Like Tabuya123, thank you for the 100 bits. Give your best to our sister. I will. I've already let her know that I read her note in front of over 500 people, so. Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. Connor, tell your sister chat collectively says
Yeah, I'll fucking do it again.
My favorite part about that video is that he doesn't quite do the goofy laugh. It's a little bit more like
Slightly off,
winded.
yeah.
Nope.
Do it again.
It's like if Goofy was a
It's not even.
smoker.
It's not even like a yuck. It's like a.
Someone touched the
Nope.
solar plexus.
Sky Ender, thank you for the 200 bits. Still love the fact that you guys showed the VTuber characters like they were Pokemon cards.
Listen, we're
Yeah,
very proud.
Caterpie.
Collect them all.
Chat. Trading Blorbos is industry standard at this point. It has to happen.
I would
There you
trade Blorbos if I had.
Let me make you one.
Talk to me.
What's a blorbo?
Oh, you know,
People
a,
those days.
a
A
Blorbo is
criatura.
a Blorbo is basically like a character you really love unconditionally. Like it's just that's your Blorbo. It's just anything that you just love and cherish.
It's like
You
this
just
is my
want to put them in a
son,
Tupperware
Edward
container and shake them up.
This is,
Oh.
Put him in the pear wiggler.
A Blorbo, it refers to a fictional character or celebrity who is particularly beloved by a fan.
Oh, I
There you
have a
go.
blorbo.
Yeah.
I think everyone does.
He wouldn't fit in a jar though. It's the Incredible Hulk.
In a jar, I said Tupperware container. That has completely different connotations.
No. I want to save this conversation and reiterate what Don just said. She is one of the biggest Hulk fans I've ever met.
Really?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
I was gonna say my Blorbo is Mr. X, but that's everyone knows that already.
Why
Don
Hulk
knows
and
more about
jar?
the Hulk than I have forgotten at this point.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
He has been put in a jar, multiple jars. Don't look it up. It's gory.
I bet.
Anyways.
Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. Monty, you don't know pain until you've been in a 9-player game with a battle involving multiple corrupt guards, a boss, 3 NPCs, and 4 player familiars, all while the DM is playing Hopes and Dreams from Undertale as the battle music, and everyone, players and enemies, are failing their attack rolls.
I love
Amateur.
it.
Amateur. No,
So
amateur. Amateur.
It's just...
I'm sorry. But I have to point it
Yeah?
out. I have to point it out. Amateur. 14-man campaign over Skype on
Oof.
4th edition for 2 years.
Oh God, no, thank you. I mean, I was maybe willing to put up with it, but then you said 4th edition. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
you
sorry.
lost me.
I'm sorry, amateur.
Damn.
But everyone was failing their attack rolls, so it was just a bunch of people swinging and missing at each other. At what point do you all just stop and say, hey, can we take 5?
Let's just not.
Let's discuss this. Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. Falcon! Sponge!
Oh my god.
Mr. Snacks, thank you for the 46 months. Roby1 Kenobi, thank you for the 5 months. Can't stay, have to go work at a hospital. Walks into overcrowded ER and sighs, stop dying, you cowards.
Jesus Christ.
Damn,
Have you
that's
ever thought
powerful.
about not?
I thought
Here's a
just
thought.
told him to
Just don't.
catch that overhead. Come on.
Oh my
Kilroy
god.
Von Lotwick, thank you for the 16 months. Love the Unexpectables. We love you.
Thank you.
Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. Lies End, god of travel, adventurers, and alimony payments.
Yeah. Ironically, Lies End is also kind of the god of divorce, which is kind of fun.
Damn.
And a side effect.
Damn.
So, because it's a beginning and an end, and it's encapsulated into one thing, which is kind of ironically funny.
There you go.
So,
Dice Ruler, thank you for the 4 bits. I finished watching the new Devil May Cry show before this started. It was interesting to see in a different besides a hack and slash and shoot. Yeah. Kilroy Von Lotwick, thank you for the 200 bits. Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. But can Milo Insight check how... But can Milo's Insight check know why the kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Cinnamon. Oh my god.
It's the
Because
addictive
there's swirls
qualities
of cinnamon.
No, it's the addictive qualities of sugar.
Oh, I thought it
Get
was
'em while
because
they're
there were
young.
swirls of cinnamon sugar in every bite.
I mean,
Well, see-
that is what he said.
I received
is
some
what I
bad
said.
information.
No, it's accurate information. What you didn't know is it is highly addictive. Makes the kids fat.
I'm sorry,
doesn't
did
he
you
have
say
bugs under their
fart
skin?
or fat? Your accent's really hard to parse out sometimes.
Listen, I'm not a professional voice actor. I don't know what you want
Yes,
out of
you
me.
are.
sound
You've
great to
literally
me.
been paid to do it.
That's true.
I will fight you.
I know.
Yeah, Alan draws. Thank you for the 10 bits. Is it sacrilegious to put cinnamon on the toast? No, it's sacrilegious.
Hey.
Ah.
Nice.
Yummers.
+2.
Mortalia, thank you for the 59 months of Prime. Listel Kriya, thank you for the 10 bits. Yay, this time I was awake for the entire stream. Let's go.
Hooray.
That's a move.
Callum Draws, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Don M. Bennett VA.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
Hey. Thunder! Wow, wow, wow. Thank you for the
Bum,
21 bits. I think Dawn needs to stay on as a permanent member. She's so fun, but that's just my opinion.
Oh, that's so
Dawn's
sweet.
great, but also
Yeah.
scheduling conflicts.
And Monty's
Uh,
sanity.
Also
That is
fair.
true. Dice Ruler, thank you for the 6 bits. Kai, so what's your plan when your wife gets here? I don't have one.
Technically true.
Dugga40, thank you for the 100 bits. Callback raid message for Dawn if we are going to raid someone tonight. Pumpernickel. Hey, there you go.
I'm also I'm posting drawings that I made of our one shot and our chat.
Yes.
I remember. these.
Yeah.
We had them up on our slideshow for a while.
yeah.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
The loaf.
The loaf.
Yeah.
Yes. Bounced off of many people's heads. Callum Draws, thank you for the 30 bits. Time for more team names. Milo and Marble can be Marbled Rye. And Otho and Marble can be Cat's Eyes.
Good.
Very clever.
Zen Lita, thank you for the 100 bits. Can we add Dawn to our collection of VA players that bully Bosco? The more the merrier.
Yes.
Oh, Dawn's a founding member.
Yes.
Dawn's got the jacket.
I was about to say it. Just jackets at this point.
Yeah, the Letterman jacket.
Shadaz, thank you for the 19 bits. Kilroy Von Lotwick, thank you for the 100 bits. Callum Draws, thank you for the 20 bits. Can't believe Remy enrolled Marble in the most expensive college and then dipped without financial support.
Amazing.
That sounds like Remy.
Zanwind, thank you for the 58 months. Thank you for everything. Hope you all have a good rest of your week. You too, Zanwind. Sentau Cry, thank you for the 100 bits. Gaijin left before my joke last week, so here it is. Kai's tiny hut may be the death road hack, but nothing beats Danzan's magic sack shack.
Oh my god, that's right.
Ooh,
boy, oh boy, those were the days.
Those were the days.
You would be surprised at how many people would not enter that hallowed hall.
Yeah.
Why?
It's uncomfortably warm.
Listen, I don't know what you want. Do you want shelter? You want to be out in the storm?
There's a
I'm
shortage
not
of
sure.
It's too temperate.
It's skin temperature in here.
Listen, it's warm and cozy and there's a bit of fuzz. What more could you ask for?
Temperature. I hate that. Oh my god.
Yeah, so did my character.
I had fun. It was weird.
It was
bad,
fun.
but
it was fun. My character is also locked forever in his crowning moment of triumph. Having summoned his gods to the battlefield and fucked up everything.
Oops.
And finally, we have Just Missed Him with 36 months.
Oh.
Wait, is that their name?
Just Missed Him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Can we confirm an episode title before we raid?
Yes.
I really liked The Cat Returns.
The Cat Returns is pretty good. I
Yeah.
also really like that. Are we cool with that one?
I'm good with
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put this down before I forget. Cat Returns. All right, who do we want to raid?
that. Who's doing what?
What do we got?
I
oh,
have
Lanny's
someone,
on?
but that's just me.
Lanny's on.
Skelet is on.
That's who I was gonna ask. I was saying Skelet's on with Pizza Tower with only 25 people.
Let's do Skelet Alpha then.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna bother him on noise pollution right after this.
Excellent.
Skelet Alpha. What should I raid message be?
Milk absorption.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Milk absorption.
That
In
will be
all
our raid
caps.
message. Milk absorption.
Milk absorption.
That shall be our raid. Milk absorption. Once we see it in
Thanks,
chat, we'll go.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week, guys.
Have a great bye.
All right.
Have a great bye.
Take care, everybody.
Oh.
Oh!
Huh. Scub.